Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. It sounds like it's working. Yeah, it sounds completely fine now. Hopefully this changes something. Now let me see if I can listen to it on my phone for a second and see if this works. All right. Sorry about that, boys. The audio should be good now. I had to go chug a 30-gram protein shake real quick so I could get these proteins in my veins to get these gains, you know. I'm coming for that 300-pound front squat coming soon. Now I just got to put my contacts in so I can fully read these cards. Let's go. Honestly, I'm not going to lie, above average gamer, you are a hell of a jit for actually staying and watching the stream while it sounded like shit. Because I'm not gonna lie, I would have left the stream, like, immediately. Like, that's fucked. And also, you didn't have to let me know that. You could have just left. And so I really appreciate that, because that would have probably just, like, fucked my viewership for the duration of the stream if that problem did not fix itself. But for some reason, it didn't seem like that was a problem on Twitch, which is, like, really weird. I've literally never had that issue happen before. I've been streaming for over 3 years, and that issue has never occurred one time. This is also, like, a mic that I use to do podcasts for clients that's, like, over $500. So the fact that it was doing that is, like, really weird. Okay, I can almost read the cards. I actually have a really funny story about one of the cards. So there's this card called Smoldering Gym and Weight Room. Smoldering Gym and Weight Room. If you don't know what it is, I'm going to pull it up. It was YouTube that was compressing my audio. Man, fuck YouTube. Rumble is the best, man. I'm not going to lie. Someday I may just escape over to Rumble. Okay, but what I was going to say is, let me pull this card up. I have a funny story to tell. Oh, it's Moldering Gym. Okay, this card, Moldering Gym and Weight Room. Back in the day when I used to play competitive Yu-Gi-Oh, there is this place. It's called the Arkansas Regional. Now, this guy who runs the store, the maximum occupancy for this store is legitimately like 12 people. But it's like, there's a bunch of rooms inside of this building, and essentially this guy should not be able to hold a regional, because a regional is going to have at least 100 people, maybe even 200 or 300 people. Wait, Arkansas Regional? You live in Arkansas? Have you been to the Arkansas Regional? I'm talking about Bears by the Mall. I'm just going to call them out, because I'm not going to lie, it's kind of a bunk-ass place. It is honestly a bunk-ass place. Okay, so Magic the Gathering literally made a card based off Bears by the Mall. Because, okay, so during this regional, that's so funny, bro. That's so fucking funny. So during this regional, there are like 3 portions of where the rooms are. So number 1, if you're losing, you have to go into an area which is like hidden by like a staircase to go into this basement, which has no air conditioning and also just has open insulation on the floor. So me and my friends have always called it the sex dungeon, and that's Moldering Gym. Now, if you're lucky and you're winning, you get to go in the weight room, which is literally an actual weight room where you're playing behind a fucking bench press and a squat rack. And the thing is, it's like, you want to be in the weight room, but in all actuality, once you're playing in the real weight room and you feel grateful that you're not in the sex dungeon, you realize it's still just fucked. Because why am I playing behind a bench press in a metal shack that's literally on fire with also no AC? And so I just think that's so funny to think about this, because that's literally the epitome. I remember one time whenever a guy I was playing against, also mind you that every single chair during these regionals are different chairs. I remember seeing a guy who had to play against another person on a potted plant as a seat. I also remember if you had to play inside of the hallway, there was one seat in the hallway, which was literally a chapel pew. So, like, those things you sit in church, just one side. One side has a chapel pew, and the other side has, like, a fucking stool or, like, a potted plant. I don't even fucking know. But I was just thinking about this, and I was like, dude, I was telling my friends, I feel like it was such a missed opportunity. I could have created the funniest video of all time. This video would instantly go viral. So, instead of playing in that tournament, what if I just dropped out and just started maxing out on the leg press behind the feature match table? And then every time someone tried to call the judge, I would start vigorously grunting and just not allow them to get the judge. Because there's only one judge for like 100 people. And very often, if you were in the sex dungeon, other than the quality of life being shit and there's just open installation on the floor that's like literally could cause you to go to the hospital by contact, the judge is never going to be able to come down there because he just doesn't give a fuck. It's the sex dungeon. So, like, if I'm, like, vigorously grunting on the leg press, the judges probably won't come. And then, if someone appeals to the head judge, I interrupt the judge call and ask the judge to instead put 2 more 45-pound plates on the leg press. And I feel like that would just go viral so fucking quick because no one who knows nothing about card games would know what the hell is happening. They'd be like, why the fuck is this guy playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In front of another guy doing a leg press in a legit tournament? That shit would just be so funny. And also, like, on that topic, Bears has been on the edge of closing like 3 times. I think Boogie bailed them out multiple times when he had more money. I don't even know who that is. Is he the owner? He used to work at Galaxy Games in Springdale when it was open. You know the Glenn guy down there at Bears? Oh yeah, I've been to Springfield before. Or Springdale. When you mentioned the regionals, I won the Arkansas States back in the Theros era. That's goated. He lives in Fayetteville. Okay. And so the other thing that would be funny about this video is I just know because that shop is so fucking far away from any actual, like, real people or businesses, I would probably be able to, like, fuck around and, like, piss people off for legitimately over an hour before the police showed up and asked me to leave. I just feel like that would be so funny. While we're on this topic, I remember the last time that I played in a regional there, because I played like 3 times. It was like, I think it was right after the pandemic, and essentially, like, I was playing, and I was, like, winning, and I was in the weight room. And then, like, my friend, so 2 of my friends were the vendors that were on site. If you don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! Regionals, you can, like, pay a fee to, like, the venue owner to be the vendor, dedicated vendor there who's buying and selling, and then no one else is allowed to buy or sell but you. So, I was just playing in the tournament, and then I just realized, dude, this is fucked. I'm gonna drop out of the tournament. And then me and the vendor just, like, walk at, like, 5 feet outside of the metal shack, because it's, like, not even a door. There's just an opening, and it's just, like, hella hot. And me and the vendor are just smoking a blunt, like, 5 feet outside of the shop. And then I come back inside the shop, and I look at the judge, and the judge just looks at me, and just can tell that, like, me and the vendor, like, smell like weed. And I just look at the judge, and I'm like, fuck you, I'm dropping out of the tournament. And then I just left. Bears is close to the mall/Walmart. I've never seen anything near there. But yeah, that was just funny. Because it's like, it's a melting shack with no actual doors or AC. So it's like, we're just 5 feet outside, just like smoking a blunt. And just like, there's like nothing they can do about it. Because, like, I was just exposing their AC, so it was necessary. It was a necessary evil to point out to the other people how shitty this was. And what's also funny is that, like, weed is illegal there. I mean, I don't smoke weed anymore. But, like, literally outside of this regional, there's just, like, 100 people who are, like, smoking out of bongs and shit. Like, there was literally a guy just standing in the open, just hitting a bong. I'm like, dude, what? Like, I was at least standing behind a car, you know? It didn't really matter for the smell, but, like, it was more discreet than this guy who's just standing in the open with a bong and a dab rig and just ripping that shit in, like, an illegal county. Like, that shit was just funny as fuck. If you go south of the light, there's a Walmart and a movie theater. See, every time I was there, I just wanted to leave immediately because the place sucked so bad. So I didn't notice those things. But I have to say, that just made my day that someone else knew about the moldering gym and weight room. Like, honestly, shout out to Helga C. Bowser for giving a shout out to Bears by the Mall. You know what? In my free time, I'm gonna make a Photoshop where I just add a Bears by the Mall sign to moldering gym and weight room. That shit would be so funny. Okay, but that's just what I wanted to say. The fact that you're actually inside on that joke, above average, that's just hilarious. Man, that just made me so happy. You guys don't even know. The jokes. It's funny because every person I've ever met that has went to that regional, they know that it sucks ass and that it's like the worst regional ever. Like, there's a lot of my friends that have human decency and will never go back there like me. But then there's also just like a lot of people I know that I'm not really friends with, but they're just like addicted to the game. And they only go there because they know that it's like the lowest amount of people that will ever show up to a regional. So if you want to get your invite to Nats, it's literally like the easiest place in the country to get your invite. It's like the only regional I've been to that's consistently 7 rounds. Like, I live in Tulsa, and in Tulsa, the regionals get 350 to 400 people, and it's guaranteed 9 to 10 rounds. It's just hilarious. I think one time it was 6 rounds. All right, I'm going to cut the music for a second in case I want to repurpose this for a video. All right. All right, welcome back to another Duskmourn draft on the channel, and we are starting off with a pretty nice rare. Hold up, let me turn this off. I have the fucking overlay on, man. All right, welcome back to another Bloom. All right, welcome back to another Duskmourn draft on the channel, and we're starting off with a really nice rare. The Swarm Weaver is literally insane. This gives you 2/1/1 insects, and they get +1/+1 in Death Touch. Kind of memorable to, I think it was like the Swarm Queen or whatever. Yeah, this card's just broken. I'm probably going to pick that. We have another rare in Winter, the Guide, which is a Jund creature. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player draws 2 cards. Yeah, I don't think I'm too interested in that. There's also a Bottomless Pool / Locker Room I'm a huge fan of, and a Inquisitive Glimmer. But I think this card is just so powerful, I'm willing to speculate on it. And we haven't even went for green-black yet, so I'm definitely excited to try that out. All right, pick number 2. Rare is the Central Elevator. This is actually a really funny one, and I actually had a deck where I almost played it, but, I mean, it costs 4 mana to search. That's just terrible in draft. There is a Meat Locker, one of my favorite cards in the format. There's also a Fear of Isolation. And for green, there's an Altenac, the Thrice Called, which I think is a terrible card, right? Oh, hey, shit, it's my favorite card, Moldering Gym and Weight Room. Let's go. I think I might have to go Moldering Gym and Weight Room, boys. I think Alterac is just a bad card, right? Oh, maybe it's good. Yeah, maybe this card is actually good. So whenever it becomes the target of an ability an opponent controls, draw a card, and you can discard it to return a land from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. That is decent for Delirium. But maybe Moldering Gym is a little bit better. I don't know. You know what? We'll try this out. We're trying new things in this format. We'll try out Altenac, the Thrice Called. Could be fun. We'll see where it takes us. All right, pick number 3. There's literally 2 Smoky Lounge and Misty Salon in the same pack. That is hilarious. Okay, at Uncommon, though, there is a Nowhere to Run, which is 2 mana to give something -3/-3, removing Hexproof and Ward abilities. That is ridiculous. That's probably going to be our pick here. But there is also a Moldering Gym and Weight Room. Man, they just want to give us these all day, man. I feel like you want to be trying to go for, like, a Jund deck if you're going with Moldering Gym. But this card is pretty nice. And there's also a Spectral Snatcher, which is a decent land cycler. Land cyclers seem pretty important in a Golgari deck. But I think Nowhere to Run is just a superb. I just think it's an insane card. Let's be real. It's 2 mana, give something -3/-3, and additional effect. That's a great rate. All right, pick number 4, Valgos Faithful. You can sack it, return a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's okay, I guess. I mean, it is a reanimate effect in a deck where we are trying to put things in the graveyard. There's also a Flesh Burrower, which seems like a really good card in my opinion. Flesh Burrower, you just give something Death Touch whenever you attack. There's also a Resurrected Cultist. You can turn it from the graveyard with a Finality counter, which seems fine. Honestly, this is kind of a top-up. This is kind of a toss-up here. Yeah, maybe I should go with the Cultist. Flesh Burrower versus Cultist. Versus this Valgoth's Faithful. You know what? I'm going to try to go for a Reanimate S deck because I do already have the Thrice Cold, which is just a good card to buy back. We'll try it out. All right, well, there's not a lot left for us in this pack, but there is another Resurrected Cultist. Could be down with that. There's also a Grasping Longneck, which is a 3-mana 4/2. When it dies, you gain 2 life, which seems fine. You know, it trades with quite a few things in the format, and I feel like in a late-game controlling deck, the life and the reach is pretty good, right? I assume this card is probably decent. It's a C-level card, and I think this card is just not good. Cultist is also kind of like in that same area, I guess. They're both kind of similar. You know what? I'm going to go with this because it has the word Delirium on it. Ooh, baby. There is a Drag to the Roots. So this is 4 mana or Delirium. You pay 2 for it. Destroy target non-land permanent. That seems right up our alley. It's a little bit risky. We're already committed to Golgari, but I mean, we're just getting a lot of payoffs, and we've never done it before, so we're doing it for the content, baby. For the content. The Content King is here, baby. Get your bear traps ready and armed. Okay, there's a Fanatic of Harrowing. Each player discards a card. If you discarded a card, draw a card. That's kind of bad. I don't really want that. I guess I'll take it. I feel like this isn't that great, but I mean, it just feels like kind of bad to pay 4 mana for a 2/2, but I understand how this can be good. Like, it can allow us to enable Delirium, so maybe we will end up playing it, but probably one of the last cards we want to play. All right, there's a Killer's Mask. You to manifest Dread and then attach to the creature, give it Menace. How good is that? I feel like that's not, like, the best. It's an okay card versus another Resurrected Cultist. I mean, they both cost the same amount of mana. I feel like I'm probably more interested in the Resurrected Cultist here. They're the same mana, and this guy's just more about what we're doing, makes our mills better. Ooh, okay, and we get the Winter back. That's kind of funny. I doubt that our deck is going to want to play it because it's just a bad fundamentally card, but that's okay. Final Vengeance. Sacrifice creature and enchantment, exile target creature. Is that good? I feel like that's okay. Like, I mean, it allows us to sack something, which is primarily for the red-black deck, but can allow us to put cards in the graveyard, which could be fine, right? You know, maybe we'll play it, because we do have things that revive themselves back. Ooh, there is an Innocuous Rat that does work with the final Vengeance. And it's just a decent card to put into the graveyard to fill our Delirium. Okay. I think I'm down with that. All right, well, there's another Innocuous Rat. Okay, sign me up for that. Okay. It's just a good 2-drop. You know, it gets us on board to defend against those pesky aggro decks. Friendly Teddy. When it dies, each player draws a card. Fuck Friendly Teddy. I'm not putting that garbage in my deck. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, Angry Teddy's coming for you. This enters with a 1/1 counter on it if a creature died. Is that good? I don't know. Yeah, it's not a very good card. All right, pack number 2. Our rare is Peer Past the Veil. 2 and a red and a green. Discard your hand, draw X, equal to the number of card types among cards in your graveyard. This could be good, actually. I think, like, I might be willing to splash that. Let's see what else we got in this pack. So, in terms of black, there is a Fear of the Dark. If it attacks, defending player controls no Glimmer creatures, gains Menace and Death Touch. That seems very mid. There is a Cautious Survivor, which I think is just a solid card. And then there's a Saw. A creature gets +2/0. Whenever it attacks, sack a permanent other than this if you do draw a card. I don't think I'm really down for that. I think I'm going to speculate on this rare Because honestly, if we're able to get a couple Moldering Gems or even the Centipede, that could be very decent. All right, well, there is a Dissection Tools. Whenever it enters Manifest Dread, attached to that creature, equipped creature gets +2/+2, Death Touch, and Lifelink. Equip, sacrifice a creature. I mean, we do have 2 Innocuous Rat. That's pretty damn good, right? I feel like Dissection Tool might be a really good card. Yeah, Dissection Tools just seems like an insane card. You're getting a lot of value here. I mean, it's best in a sacrifice decks, but I think that, like, in a deck where we have a lot of creatures, it's probably still decent. Now, Sporogenic Infection is also a good card. There's also a Land Cycler, which I think we want, and a Terramorphic Expanse. But it looks like our deck, like, we just want to have, like, a lot of creatures. And this is also a Artifact Equipment, which gives us 2 different types for Delirium. So I think it's fine. I don't know why I took that guy out. Putting it back in. All right, what do we got going on here? Live or Die. Return a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield or destroy a target creature. I'm not that upset about putting this in, potentially. And then there's also a Wary Watchdog. Enters or dies, Surveil 1. That seems really good. That seems like one of the better 2-drops in the format, right? Live or Die and Wary Watchdog are both kind of like on that same threshold, but I think 2-drops are just more important in a deck like this. There's also an Appendage Amalgam, which seems fine too, right? I think the Wary Watchdog is probably just an all-around better card, though. And it's just a decent card to sacrifice with Final Vengeance. Attack in the Box just seems like a terrible card. Yeah, we're going to go with the Wary Watchdog here. Ooh, we could get another Peer Past the Veil. That's hilarious. What is this? Cursed Recording. When you cast an instant or sorcery, put a time counter. Okay, you fucking lost me. Yeah, you lost me. This seems not very good. Too much text. I could get a Peer Past the Veil. There's also a red-green land. Okay, and there is another Drag to the Roots. I think this is just an easy Drag to the Roots. This card is just premium. We could just not play the Peer Past the Veil, but if we get the fixing for it, I'm definitely going to throw it in. Yeah, Drag to the Roots just seems good. Good value, good card. Ooh, there's a Threats Around Every Corner. I mean, this is a decent card, you know? We do have a couple ways to Manifest Dread, and I think this card works very well with what we have going on, right? There's also a Conductive Machete, which it manifests Dread, which is like, okay. It can put an Artifact Equipment in the grave. I feel like Threats Around Every Corner is a pretty good card. Maybe not the most ideal because we're not playing red-green. But you know what? It gives us an enchantment, which works with our Delirium. And I think this is just a good card, right? Like, we already have, I believe, 2 cards that allow us to manifest Dread. We have the Innocuous Rats. All right, and there's our first Moldering Gem. That's nice, because that's going to allow us to splash this Peer Past the Veil, potentially. There's also another Innocuous Rat. We already have 2 of those. Let's go with the Moldering Gem. Okay, there's a red-green gold card. Has Delirium. Cool card, but not for us. Let's play a game. Let's play a game good card? Yeah, I don't think it's that great, right? If there are 4 more card types, choose 1 or more instead. Creatures get -1. Opponent discards 2 cards. I mean, there's also just another Wary Watchdog, which seems like a great card in our deck. I'm going to go Wary Watchdog, just good for the curve. Decent creature to flip into. Okay, well, there is another Final Vengeance, which we're probably decently interested in. Yeah, this card seems fine. Well, is it just me, or do we have just like an insane, absurd amount of playables at the end of Pack 2? Like, this seems kind of crazy. Oh, hey, there's Marvin Murderous Mimic. My most hated card in this format. I feel like I see it every draft. And there's also the Fear of the Dark. Probably not playing that, but we'll put it in the side. Maybe if we just need more types. Oh my gosh, we're getting a pick 10 Terramorphic Expanse. That is amazing. I think Terramorphic Expanse is best put in these Delirium decks because it allows you to put a land immediately into the grave, which means they're high priority. Another Final Vengeance, Attack in the Box. I hate that card. I mean, I don't think I'm playing any of these cards. On the off chance we splash something, I'll take the land. There's a red-green land. Okay, that's great. We love to see that. Well, the splash is coming together very nicely. Yeah, this deck looks really good. We have a lot of playables going into Pack 3. Pack number 3, our rare is the Head Shredder. 2 green. Whenever it attacks, mill 2 cards. When one or more lands are put into the graveyard, put them onto the battlefield tapped. Yeah, this card seems insane in our deck. It allows us to put things in the grave. It is also an artifact vehicle, which enables Delirium. A really great card. There's also a red-green dual land, which it could very possibly wheel. MVS, good card. Ticket Booth, I honestly hate this card. I think it's one of the worst. Cryptid Inspector is a decent card. I mean, it does work with our Manifest package, but not really what we're trying to do. I mean, this is obviously the card we're going to want. We're slamming this all day. Okay, pick number 2 here. There's a Diversion Specialist, not for us. Pyroclasm, cool card, though. Very cool card. There's a Haunted Screen. 3 mana, you can tap for literally anything in the game, which is funny that you have to pay a life for half of them. And you can put 7 counters on this. This shit's just too slow. There is a Monstrous Emergence, which might be Green's best interaction spell at common. I'm definitely down for this. We're definitely lacking on, some more sorceries to enable Delirium. So that's just a great card for us to pick up, but not really leaving a lot behind in this pack. I guess there's a Balmerk Leech, but I'm not really interested in that. And I already have a Fanatic. So good pickup for us there. Pick number 3, there's a Flesh Burrower. I do not mind that at all. Death Touch is just good in the early game. Get us to that late game value. There's also a Spectral Snatcher. He has Swamp Cycling. I mean, I already have 4 2-drops. I might actually want the Land Cycler here. I think I actually am just going to get the Land Cycler. It's not that impressive, but when you think about what we're trying to do, we do have a little bit of reanimation, right? Because I have the Valgoth's Faithful, and it just enables our Delirium. So I think I'm just going to go with him. Ooh, okay. There is a Vile Mutilator. Additional cost, sacrifice a creature enchantment, and each opponent sacks a non-token enchantment and a non-token creature. Cool. There's also an Anthropede. And another Resurrected Cultist. Yeah, this is a tough pick here. I think Anthropede is just insane, right? I feel like he just comes up quite a bit. And what does this do? House Cartographer. Until you reveal a land. Vile Mutilator might just be the pick. I think it's between these 2 cards. I could also take this Land Cycler. He might be the correct pick. Let's go with the Vile Mutilator. It sounds fun. Let's try it out. Ooh, baby. There is another Altenac, the Thrice Called. That is great. Our late game looks insane. There's also a Murder. Damn. There is also a Murder, but you know what? I do already have quite a few cards that kill, right? I have the 2 Drag to the Roots. I have a Nowhere to Run and 2 Final Vengeance. I feel like Altenac is just an insane card. There's also a Cynical Loner. If it's tapped, search the library for a card, put it in the graveyard. That card just seems great too. Seems great in our deck specifically, but I'll take another Altenac. He's a cool card. Demonic Council. Search your library for a demon card, reveal it, put it to your hand, then shuffle. Do we have a demon card? Oh, we do. Oh, yeah, we have that guy. Demonic Council seems fine. It's not the best. And what does this do? When you unlock this, draw 2 cards. You know what? Let's go for another Weight Room here. Weight Room lets us ramp. And it lets us manifest Dread. 2 things we really care about. Getting down to the last few picks here. And we have a ton of playables. Definitely going to have to make some cuts. We got a Killer's Mask or a Cautious Survivor. I do really like the Cautious Survivor, but I feel like we have a lot of 4-drops. I feel like we have a lot of 4-drops. You know what? I'm going to go for the Killer's Mask. Okay, getting down to the last few picks here. There's a green-black land, though. Green-black or an Appendage Amalgam. Leyline of the Void. That's a funny card. I already have Fixing, so I think I will just take the real card, because I think this is better than some of the other cards we're playing. Although I do think, like, a dual land would be nice. There's another Final Vengeance. That we're going to play that. Ticket Booth. Hate that card. And an MVS. Definitely not playing any of these cards. Man, this might be one of the decks that I've had the most playables in ever. Another Fanatic of the Harrowing. I mean, it sets up a Delirium. Maybe we'll play it, but probably not. You can look at face down creatures opponent controls. Sack a Surveil 2, draw a card. I guess I'll take this. Maybe I'll side it in. This guy is actually really funny because if you're milling cards, you can, set something back up. This is totally a Sam Black card. No one's taking the baseball bat? The baseball bat's hella nice. Oh, we get the Anthropede? Hell yeah. Yeah, Anthropede is nice. Good for the side deck for sure. Definitely something great to have. And that's going to be the draft. Wow, this deck looks very, very nice. I have to see. This looks very nice. All right, well, we got to make some cuts. Let's just take things out. Do we actually want to, like, splash this Peer past the Veil? It seems like a decent card. See if I can spell Delirium. I can't spell Delirium. How do you spell it? How do you spell this shit? D-E-L-I-R. Okay. There we go. Well, I don't have that many Delirium cards, that's for sure. Definitely put it in the Head Shredder. What about Manifest Dread? Oh, I got a decent Manifest Dread package. Yeah, that looks quite nice. Put these Altanacs in. Put in that Monstrous Emergence. Double Wary Watchdog. Nowhere to Run, good card. Fanatic is good. I do have a way to bring things back. I think this is pretty decent. But I do already have 2 Altanac. It is just a good card to flip into, though. Definitely want to play that guy. I'm going to put that in the deck and just cut one of our lands. Yeah, we'll probably try that guy. I mean, maybe we don't need him. Our deck is already pretty, high curve. Maybe we just don't need that guy. I'm definitely down with one of those. And I'm going to put in a Final Vengeance. That gives us 1, 2... 3, 4 pieces of interaction. Seems pretty decent, right? I don't know that we actually want to play this. Let's see how many card types we have. 2 instants, 2 sorceries, 4 artifacts, 5 enchantment. Okay, we actually have a pretty nice mixture of Delirium. I can't lie. That is actually pretty nice. Could cut the Fanatic. Because what are our lands? We'd have 3 sources for it. Nine plus 8. Put this in. That wouldn't be terrible. Because I do have the fixing from the double, where is it? Double Moldering Gem. You know what? We'll try it out. Yeah, with our land cycler here, we've got a total of 8 black. All right, so with our land cycler here, we have a total of 8 black sources. And then we've got a total of 3 red sources, not including our moldering gems. And we've got a total of 9 green sources. So I think this deck looks pretty promising. This is my first time branching out from the room space. So I'm very interested to see how this works out. You know, we got the Swarm Weaver and we got the Head Shredder. So we definitely got some cool cards to play with, along with the dissection tools. And the Pure Past the Veil. So we got 4 rares. Hella nice. I feel like this is such a day one deck, and I'm excited to see where it goes. We may switch out a couple cards as we play, but we'll just have to see what happens. So let's go ahead and hop into these games. Chat, how do we feel about this deck? This deck feels insane. Not gonna lie, I feel a little bit scared that I'm not playing a rooms deck and I'm trying to go into the late game. But we'll see what happens. You know, this is my first time doing this. Alright. Opponent is starting off on the play. We're starting with a 5 lander, but we're, you know, gonna get to draw for turn. And then I have 2 surveil effects. That's probably fine. Like, our deck has a high mana cost, so I think this is fine, right? Because, like, we have multiple big guys we just want to, like, cheat out. And that does not help us. That is really fucked, man.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Dude, what the fuck is happening?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
This is a 16 land deck, brother. Brother. What the fuck is happening? This better not be a land. It's not a land, but it's a card that gives us more lands. No. No, we're going to put that in the graveyard. Unfortunately, I'd actually just prefer not to play a card that gives us more lands. Ooh. Enduring Innocence. That is a really busted-ass card. Well, let's trade. Not going to trade. Okay, I can use my Terramorphic Expanse, though, to put a land into the grave, which means we just need a sorcery or a creature. This is an enchantment creature. Because this guy is an enchantment creature, it's worth 2 types, which makes it really good. I'm just going to pass and trade with this guy. Tradesies. It's sad I have to do this, but I could just drag to the roots. Bro, what the actual fuck? It is literally a 25% chance for us to draw land. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands. How? I have a 16 land deck. And it's turn 4 of the game. What are you doing, brother? What is happening? Please kill my Warrior Watchdog. Please kill it. Yes. No, no, no. Yes, 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 yes. I need that Surveil. Give me the juicy Surveil. Alright, well. Yeah. We can just hold up this drag to the roots. Do I need to just remove this? Maybe. Sorry, you're in a sealed match. Haven't played Arena in a few years. That's cool, bro. 4-color deck. Hell yeah, I love 4-color decks. Drowned Diner? Aw, that's gross. If I destroy his enchantment when it enters, do I get to negate it? I don't think I do. I think he just resolves it. Yeah, that's disgusting. Bro is literally discarding for hand size. That's how broken his deck is. Holy shit. Well, if we draw a big boy, we can play it. I'm entering the weight room, boys. They don't even know. I'm literally at Bears by the Mall. Only the OGs will understand that reference. Gremlin Tamer? Okay. Fuck you, sir. That is busted. See, this is what sucks about this deck, is it feels like there's no way to outgrind a room deck. Good room decks are just broken. Oh, that was hella broken. Alright, well, I guess I can do this. When in doubt, bomb them out, boys. Bomb them out. Bomb them out. Oh, that's first strike? Dude, why does that have first strike? Hold up.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Bro, why do you have first strike? That's just not fair. Other permanents you control have hexproof? What the fuck? Why is this guy playing this? Dude, that card is ass. Oh, you get to destroy all creatures with 3 power or greater? Never mind. I thought that was just the one effect. That card's insane. What? Oh, no, it's not that insane. It's just mid. It's just broken in this one situation. Another fucking weight room. Are you kidding me, brother? Brother, don't do me like this. I mean, what do we want in the graveyard? Yeah, this is just insane. Everything he has hexproof. Should I just go next game? Probably. Fear of immobility? Okay. Well, I'm going to the next game. That was unfair. Well, I know what I'm putting in. It's this guy. I'm putting this guy in. I don't know what's the worst card in our deck. Maybe this. All right, well, let's hope our opponent does not open up broken. Oh, wait, I actually have to beat this guy. He literally has 666 in his name. And as a devout follower of Christ, I dedicate this win to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. We will destroy the Antichrist. For my brothers and sisters in Christ. Jesus Christ, take the wheel, brother. Let's go. Okay, there we go. There we go. I can work with this. I can work with this. Shit, this is kind of busted. Yeah, let's just go Bleeding Woods here. We're going to go Bleeding Woods, and then we're going to go Wary Watchdog. If we mill a land, we can just discard it with, discard this. Okay, we get a land. I'm glad I put one back. Yeah, no, I'm not milling that. That shit's busted. That shit's busted. Okay, that might actually allow us to win the game. Opponent's gonna go Grand Entryway, gets a token. Sir, your token is no match. I'll trade that all day. I'm playing Delirium, brother. Do I want to put that in the graveyard? I think I can do this as on his turn. Well, that's slightly frustrating. I'm ramping. Ramping. Huge. So next turn I can go Killer's Mask, tap it, and then attack with the Head Shredder. Oh, I hate this card. This card's so gross. The fact you can unlock that room is a little frustrating, but I have a kill spell, so. Maybe this is just better. Maybe I actually want this, because if I flip this, we could just revive our Altenac, which would be crazy. Yes, we milled a land. We milled 2 lands. That's actually huge. Oh my gosh, that was insane. I literally just ramped 2 mana. Holy shit, that was busted. Wow. Wow, this card is insane. It feels so good to be the person who actually has rares this time. Yeah, you can unlock your room. I'll allow it. That's fine. It was a fair trade. I mean, I just ramped 2 mana and I have a Reanimator set up. Sure, buddy. You can do that, sure. Well, this seems really good. I have a Wombo combo. He's not going to be able to stop us. This is insane. Bringing back Altenac. Attack for 5. Mill 2 cards. No land, but the Delirium is setting up. Sure, buddy. Now I'm just going to go Monstrous Emergence. Don't worry. Yeah, just take 9 damage. It's fine. I pity the fool who just took 9 damage. Take your 9 damage, sir. Oh, you want to target my guy with the spell? I'm sorry, I get to draw a card. That card was gas. Holy shit, that was some major gas. Oh, that's heat. That's so heat. Do I have an instant in the grave? I don't have an instant. This turns on my Delirium. The question is, do I destroy this or do I destroy this? Okay, we might actually be able to do this. This is going to be crazy. Enter combat. Trigger Delirium, please. Yes. Damn, the Delirium is not online. That sucks. Dude, if we would have hit an artifact there, that would have been disgusting. I still have infinite mana, though. What the fuck? That was gross. That was really gross. Sir, would you like to attack? I will allow you to attack, sir. Don't worry. My Altenac is just going to become unchained in 2 turns. It's fine. No need to worry about that, sir. No need to worry. He's just a fatty. I rock out with that thickie of a blicky, brother. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to give you nowhere to run, sir. That just so happens to line up very well with my 1/1 Wasp. The Wasp Queen 2.0 is here, baby. Fuck you. I'm crewing. Yeah, crew control. And I have infinite mana into another removal spell. We love infinite mana into another removal spell. Well, I might as well. Activate effect. Okay, the Delirium is online. The Delirium is on... Oh, no, I gotta land. It's not online. Oh, but I can make it online. Would you like to block, sir? I would love for you to block. It's not like I just have 2 budget kill spells here. Okay. I see how it is, Buster Douglas. Beep. Yeah, Delirium's online. I like Delirium. All my friends love Delirium. Fuck your meat locker. Yeah. Altanak the thrice called. He's insane. Oh, wait. This buffs up insects and spiders, and this is an insect bear? What the heck? Let's go.
Gotcha, bitch.
Altanak OP. 7 mana for a 10/10 Death Touch Menace Trample with a Nadu Winged Wisdom effect? Sign me up, baby. Dude, this is insane. I don't think this deck is that good because it kind of loses to rooms, but it is incredibly fun and satisfying to play. This is right up my alley. And he's going to pass. I have another Altanak. Oh, it's a legendary. That's funny. I'm just going to, I don't know, peer past the veil. Don't worry about me, buddy. Just going to peer past the veil. Don't worry about it, sir. Sir, it's fine. I'm just going to peer past the veil. I'm just going to draw 5 cards. 4 cards, in fact. Yeah, I just drew 5 cards, or 4 cards. Let's go. Go to combat here. Don't mind me, sir. Don't mind me. Okay, I'm going to draw a card. Calm down, sir. I'm just drawing a card. Nice. That was a good card. It's okay, sir. I'm just going to get infinite lands. It's fine. Holy shit, we have 7 cards in deck. That's ridiculous. Well, I think I'm going to choose not to mill 2 cards here. The fact this is a You May is just so nice. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay. Maybe I just place on the bottom. Bro, you literally lose. Let's be real here. Bro, what? How is this guy still holding on by a wire? Do I have one of my other guys in the grave that can revive? I don't? Okay. It's okay, buddy. I'm just gonna lethal you. Let's go! Altanak gets his revenge! Yes, sir! Yes, sir, ski brother. Dude, this deck is so fun. Wait, should I legitimately put in this Malevolent Chandelier? Like, that actually might be worth it in our deck. Because, like, we almost decked out. Is that worth it? It's also a flyer, which contests him. Fuck it. We go 41. 41 is a YCS winning number. Shout out my boy, Raphael Nevin. Remember, 41 is a YCS winning number. He doesn't know. He doesn't know about the power of 41. He thinks he can deck me out, brother. I've been in this game a long time. I've been taking on legends since I was just a young jit. They call me Johnny the Legend Killer. This hand is insane. This is such a representation of what the Legend Killer is all about. Killer's Mask, held by the Legend Killer. How do I lose? The answer is I don't. It was a false question. Anytime someone tells you that I'm going to lose, they're pushing propaganda. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and play a 1-drop on turn 1 in a control deck. It's fine. There's only like 3 1-drops in the game. It's fine. Double white. Okay. I hate to do this to you, but I'm going to fuck on you with the 1 damage, buddy. Fuck on him with the 1 damage. It's time for the Wary Watchdog. Let's go. This guy reminds me of my border collie that I used to have. His name was Scooby. R.I.P. Scooby. He was a great dog. I think I just probably want to put this in the graveyard. I mean, putting a land in the graveyard is pretty huge. I have a land cycler, so it's not like I'm missing out. Of course, he has that BS.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Sir, hold up. Something ain't right. You're not trading. You never trade. Bro, what? You're trading? Why? That feels just not worth it. You're giving me a surveil and giving me the opportunity to kill your guy. Do I put this in the grave for the delirium? I mean, getting the land is kind of good, though. I guess I can just land cycle anyway. What is my graveyard? Land, dog. This puts an enchantment. Okay. Land, dog, enchantment. I just need an instant or sorcery and we pop off here. I'm manifesting dread. I'm manifesting. The dread is real, baby. The dread is real. I think we put this in the graveyard. 4 out of 4. This poor little boy. Dude, don't do me like that, son.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I'm popping off for the people. You can't be doing me like this, son. I mean, my guy has Menace. We'll go Innocuous Rat. And then we'll fuck on him with the 2 damage. Fuck on him with the 2 damage. Nice. Go ahead. Now, this card is really irritating. Who would have known? I would have never thought you would do that. Should I just answer this? I don't know. Maybe I just want to land cycle so I can put it in the graveyard and revive. Seems like a power play. I was going to draw a red anyway. Okay, huge. Huge, actually. Sheesh. Pressure. I only smoke pressure, brother. Oh, no, I can't. I have to wait. Is he going to want to trade? I feel like not. I don't want to trade this guy. And I don't want him gaining life. I can just tap to block, though. Tap, tap, taparoo. Tap, tap coming to you, brother. Tap, tap coming to you. Slowing down the game. The Killer's Mask is in effect. No, stop. You're drawing 3 cards for 4 mana. That's not a good, fair rate, brother. Why is this card so oppressive and broken? Can someone, like, ask the judge? Because this just seems like such an unfair bomb. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm insane. Presidential, I'm legit like Obama. Duck like Trump. Up like Trump, then I duck like Donald. Presidential, I'm legit like Obama. Let's go. Believe in the Barack. Barack rocks. Let's go. You can't stop me. You have 1 white, sir. You don't have a Swords to Plowshares. You are not Himothy. Don't mind me. I just have the Hornet Queen. I'm that guy. I was just built different, brother. Built fucking different, my guy. You're talking to the best of all time. You asked for this, brother. I'm gonna mill 2. It's fine. Everyone's gonna allow it. It's okay, man. Taking the action. I get the Anthropede based. It's okay, sir. You're not gonna do anything here. You never do anything. You're not Himothy. You are not that guy, sir. The best is blessed, and I'm the best, so prepare to be blessed. Destroy target creatures, controller, manifest dread. No, you bastard!
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
We have a Jiggy Bastard, I repeat. A Jiggy Bastard is inbound. I'm gonna have to pop off here. On some G shit. Okay, I get a free land. That was great. Wait, what just happened? Oh, for some reason I thought he killed my artifact guy. He didn't. Okay. Honestly, I'd rather him do that, yeah. Because, like, I can't reanimate this guy, but I can reanimate the other guy. Sorry, Buster Douglas. I'm coming in with that fofo. He doesn't know. He doesn't know about the drag to the roots. He's not that guy. Dude, if we still have this Pure Past the Veil, that's legit a draw 5. Oh, I can put it on the bottom of my deck, though. Because I can just flip this guy. And he doesn't know about this. Yes, yes. This card is so unfair. I love this card. You can Surveil, too. I'll allow that, bud. I'll allow it, bud. I just got outvalue while drawing 2 cards a turn. It gets a green-black reanimator. Hopefully that can be me. Hopefully that can be me, my guy. Give me your luck. Oh, this guy has a cool island. I have to put some respect on that. This plane's not very based. Island incredibly based. Does he attack for the 2? He's just passing. Do I want to destroy that? I don't think I do. I have so many lands, I don't think it matters. Oh, nice. I think I'm gonna get this guy. This guy's good. Good card, good. Good card, good. Yeah. The Wasp Mother is real. Let's go. Maybe I should have tapped this, because he could play that card that says destroy tapped creature. Also, if I attacked with this first, I could have gotten additional, like, information. But, like, I don't really care. Okay, +2 mana. Disgusting. a lot of damage, sir. You jiggy bastard. You jiggy bastard, you. That's a good card. I'll keep it. I'm gonna Manifest Dread this card. This card's a good card. Okay. Let's just, like, I don't know, put another creature on the battlefield. Yeah, I have a lot of creatures. I might just win. Next turn, I can just flip 2 insane creatures. Okay. What is this guy gonna say when I flip over my dude that is a 9/9 and he has trample? Oh, he might just tap down the wrong thing. Okay. He thinks milling 2 cards is gonna matter? Brother, hell nah. I have literally 10 mana, bro. What are you doing? I do this for 7. That's 10. The hype is real. He doesn't know. He doesn't know, brother. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Let's go! Ultinax Revenge, baby! Woo! Ding. The boat is back at it again. Yes, Sirski, brother. Ultinac has gotten his revenge. The hype is real. Ultinac is the real deal, baby. Shit, dude, we almost lost there. I had to pull that one out of my ass, bro. That was some based-ass gameplay. Like, not everyone would be able to do that shit. It was some high elo gameplay. And that guy's deck was good. The fact we actually beat that guy is just absurd to me. Actually, let me relook at my curve. I want to put things in the right place. Feels really weird that I have 6/4 drops, so I think it's fine. Yeah, okay. A lot of people were telling me Ultinac was not good. Ultinac is insane. Like, this card, the Hedge Shredder, is so busted. Because you just keep getting lands until you have infinite mana. And this card actually almost came up. I think it's a good sideboard option. If the other guy's deck is just, like, legitimately, like, just worse than yours, you don't need it because you can end the game fast enough. But if it's not, like, you're going to need it, right? The hype is real, baby girl. All right, match number 2, starting up on the play. Let's see it, baby. Red and a black. If this was a green, this hand would be great. It's very sus because I can't do that. I'm gonna mull. This hand is all lands. It's legitimately all lands, and I can't play the game. Fuck. I mean, we do want a lot of lands. I don't think I can win with 5 cards in this deck because you need too many lands. I'm actually just going to hope we draw all gas. I know that's a terrible plan, but I feel like I have to do it. Why? Why am I drawing a land? That's literally my 7th land. That is my 7th land I've seen. How is that possible? Okay, it's a real card. The hype is real. We have a real card. Let's go. Flash this in. Hopefully it gets in for some damage. What's weird about this card is it has flash and you don't really want to like trade it. Dude, what the fuck? I've seen 8 lands and 9 cards. That's ridiculous. Another land? Holy shit.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
How many lands do we need? Maybe I should Altenac. I think I do Altenac because if we draw Moldering Gem, we'll be able to play it. And, like, I don't think we're going to legitimately survive if we see no action and we don't get this. Bro, you're not going to interrupt me putting a forest in the battlefield. I'm doing such a mediocre thing. Just let me do it, bro. Come on. Okay. I don't know why you're doing that, but okay. Brother, how? How the actual fuck? Are you kidding me?
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Guys, I'm trying really hard to convey that I am not gay. I'm only, in fact, bi-curious. But this is some I'm gay, queer type of shit, man. Like, I don't know what is happening. How? I have 16 lands in this deck. I have seen 10 lands now. Are you actually kidding me? How am I not just dead now? Oh, hey, it's a card I can't activate. I'm going to play another land. I love that. I love lands, man. Lands are so fun.
Congratulations. You get anything you want from your deck. I love that deck, man. It's so expensive, man.
I love this deck, man. So expensive, man. So many non-land cards. Oh, hey, it's another card that I can't use because I drew all lands. Nice. I love this deck, man. The deck is not all lands. Why am I seeing so many lands? And I'm dead. I am going to game 2. I saw 11 lands and 3 non-land cards. How is that possible? The game only lasted like 4 turns or 5 turns. In 5 turns, I saw 3 non-land cards in a 16-land deck. I didn't even see my land cycler. What the actual fuck? I feel like every single draft I've done in this format, I actually like am in a major position to 3-0, and the only reason I lose is not because of my opponent's deck. It's because one game per run, I just have a game like that. Dude, how am I having to mull again? Are you kidding me? Okay, this hand is a lot less frustrating. Valgoff's faithful. Okay, that's fine. It's only my 5th land. It's fine. It's playable. We don't automatically lose here. Okay. It's a non-land. I can't complain now. I honestly don't care if I lose as long as I don't just brick like I did. If I double block, you trade for both my creatures, but I can buy this back. Okay. I mean, that stopped him from doing any game actions. I'm fine with that. I do wish I had another reanimate card, though. It gets +1/0 in Death Touch. That's pretty good. What is the other side of this? You draw 2? Okay. Maybe I just kill that. Sure. Top deck a real card, please. It's a card. Fuck, he can kill anything I control. Let's attack with this first. I already have one in hand, so... Sure. I wonder if I just die to this one guy. I might actually just die to this one guy. I guess if we top deck another land, I can play Altenac. I mean, this is a real card. I can't complain. Bro, this guy actually plays that card? The card's garbage. What? I could return this back again if that's kind of funny. Bro, what the fuck?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
If I draw a land here, I'm gonna be so mad. Dude, that guy actually just bent me over and butt raped me. Are you kidding me? I literally would have drawn the ability to play Altenac. Now both of them are in the graveyard and my one reanimator card. That is such a unlucky set of circumstances 2 games in a row. Like, this guy's deck is really bad. He hasn't, like, made a game action in so long that affected the board. And then he just does that, which just randomly counters my entire turn. Nice. Wow. That was not fun. I'm going to give it non-fun. I'm not going to lie. It was not fun. Like, that had nothing to do with my deck. I just lost because I just bricked. 2 games in a row. Double bricks, man. Like, you could have argued I should go down to 5, but I'm not going to win with this deck going down to 5 on the play. My cards cost too much mana, and I need to draw too many lands. Like, to win at 5 cards against a guy deck who is really fast. Man, that just felt really unfair. It felt like I didn't even get to play the game. And my opponent's deck didn't really have, like, higher value cards than us. I don't think there's anything I want to put in. I think, like, I don't really care about what cards I put in here. I just want to, like, actually get to play the game. If we play the game, we probably win. I know that's hard to like, think about. It's hard to comprehend that, like, yeah, if you actually get to play the game, you win the game. But that's actually what it is. Like, our deck has so many strong cards. Another brick. Nice. I mean, we are on the draw, and if we get a 3rd land, we get the Amalgam. I'm going to keep. Like, this card just protects us if it's a fast matchup. I don't draw a land. Okay. I have 1 more turn to draw a land. I don't draw a land. Okay. I have 1 more turn. If I get a green, I can come back. That is gross. I get a green.
I fucking knew it! Oh!
I think I just want another green, right? Like, I get a red, but, like, I have a lot of gas in my hand. I don't think I need this pure past the veil. Gross. Ew. This is the card that goes with Altanok the Thrice Called, which is funny. I don't think you're realistically ever gonna do this, but I do think this is a good card, and I really wish I had it. 1 copy in my deck, at least. I legitimately don't think you want to play 3 copies of that, even if you have 3. Alright. Fine by me. I needed a land so bad. Probably just flash this in. Nice. I have my Delirium online. He also has Delirium, though. And he just has infinite mana. Bro, no. I needed to search for this so bad. That stinks. I can at least discard Altenac and add back the red if I want. This would let us draw 5 cards. No. Okay. Hey, word discard a card's kind of good for us. That's actually kind of good, okay. Let's just play this and bait out removal. Okay, we're in a simplified game state and gonna draw 5 cards. Nice. Let's go.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yes, Sirski, brother. The boat does it again. Hey, you've heard of draw 3 cards? How about draw 5, Buster Douglas? Got you with that one, buddy. I heard playing cards give you a better chance to win than not playing cards. Yeah, that is something that a lot of newer players, or even medium skill level players, tend to overlook. Like, in order to win the game, you actually have to play cards. I know it sounds kind of counterintuitive, but it's something that you'll learn as you get more experience, you know? That's actually something I learned in my days of competing at Bears by the Mall. Okay. I believe. No bricks. No bricks. It's a 5-lander. Fuck. Why do I get in this situation every single game? I'm on the draw. I'm willing to take it. It is a non-land card. It's okay. And he has a dog. Can I have a dog? Okay, I'll get a bomb. A slow bomb, but it works. Do I want to reveal that? I'm just going to save it. He has really good cards. One thing I need to realize is if you're going to go for this deck, or even like a Jund Space deck, you want Terramorphic Expanse, because it guarantees a land in the bin. Okay, we finally drew this card. We haven't seen all run. Nice. And I'm not drawing land, so I can't complain. I may actually lose the game due to some amount of skill. This would be crazy. Not a lot of skill, because my opponent's drawing heat, but that's okay. Okay, buddy, do you want to surveil or no? He's not surveilling. Okay, nice. No, he has the Brood Spinner. I need a Brood Spinner. Where's mine? This card's kind of busted. It's really busted, in fact. He's getting rid of his Reanimator card. That is sus Ibaka at its finest, brother. This guy is a sus Ibaka, if I've ever seen one. I mean, he doesn't have this mana to use this ability yet. Considering that, there's no reason not to play the Swarm Weaver. Because by playing the Swarm Weaver, I'm setting myself up to have fodder for a Final Vengeance. Next turn, we could go Drag to the Roots plus Final Vengeance. And that puts a sorcery and an instant in the bin. So that's Delirium 3 currently. Adds back a dog. There is a chance he has another Reanimated card if he got that back. Shrewd Storyteller. At the beginning of your second main phase, if it's tapped, a 1/1 counter target creature. Okay. Let's do this. It was land. Okay. I'm down to trade this and then just revive it. What the fuck? He actually has that? That's gross. That was good for us. I could use this, but I'd rather get my dissection tools out. Let's go. The boat does it again, baby. Dissection tools for the W. W's in the chat, boys. W's in the chat. Collector's Vault, one of my OG faves. All right, well, that was unfortunate. You know, I really think we could have trophied with this deck if it wasn't for the fact of that double brick in match number 2. But overall, this was a fun one and definitely incentivized me to look into this green-black mill archetypes some more, because these are the types of decks that I love to play, and it feels like there's definitely a lot of room to tinker around in this space. Let's do a quick little review of the deck before we end the video. So we ended up with quite a few awesome rares. Peer Past the Veil was actually a very nice splash. I didn't think it was going to be as good as it was, but it let us draw 4 cards, you know, multiple times, which was great. Swarm Weaver was just as good as I thought. I had this card played against me before, and it was disgusting. But after playing it myself, like, if I would have had another way to reanimate it, this just feels really, really like the Hornet Queen. I forgot exactly if it's not the Hornet Queen or the Wasp Queen, but it's that one mythic rare from that old set that gives you 4 1/1 Death Touch flyers. This feels like a mini version of that, and in draft, that is exceptional, because if you're able to easily enable Delirium, it's basically that on crack, right? Like 2 less mana. I think that card was 6 or 7. And then also, Dissection Tools was a pretty cool one. You don't want to sleep on this one. It's just a good card if you care about Delirium, if you care about Manifest Dread. Like, just giving something +2/+2 Death Touch and Lifelink is great. It could be also good in the red-black space, because it allows you to sacrifice for literally free. So that might actually come in clutch. Altenac the Thrice Called was definitely an MVP of this run. A lot of people are kind of down on this card. I think this card's great. Like, I think it really allows you to overcome certain disadvantages of this archetype. One of them being that, like, in one of our games, we accidentally Manifest Dreaded our only mountain, and this allowed us to buy it back to be able to use Peer Past the Veil, which was great. But also, it's just very easy to, like, get a bunch of lands on the field because of your other cards, such as, you know, Threats Around the Corner or Moldering Gem, and as well the Head Shredder, which I'll discuss in a minute. It's very easily just, like, if you're able to flip into this whenever you attack during the damage step, it's literally insane, because you're just doing 9, and, you know, a funny interaction came up where we had the Swarm Weaver. It becomes 10/10, and it also has Death Touch. So because we flipped this face up, we're doing 10 Death Touch trample damage, and our opponent doesn't know we have this. That was disgusting. And I'm definitely going to continue playing this card. I know there's the interaction with Say Its Name. I legitimately don't think you would ever want to play 3 Say Its Names, even if you have this. Maybe if your deck's just super premium, but I think Say Its Name is one you don't want to have too many copies of, because it doesn't really add anything to the board. And there's other cards that have a similar effect to that. You know, the Land Cyclers are kind of mid. I don't think you need them, but they do make the deck better. One thing I've learned from playing this deck is you want to prioritize Terramorphic Expanse, because it guarantees a land in the bin. And I have to say, the Head Shredder, it has to be one of the best bombs in this set. If you see a Head Shredder, if I see a Head Shredder, you're not pushing me off of green. You would have to, like, show me no green cards in pack 1 for me not to play this, because this card was exceptional. It enabled our Delirium. It gave us infinite mana to be able to play our high drops, which was disgusting. And at a crew cost of 1, this card is literally absurd. The fact you get the trigger when it attacks, not when it deals damage, is great. And the fact that it's not treated as a creature while it's, you know, not crewing, it makes it kind of difficult for some removal to answer. And just 5/5 is a great stat line in this format. Unfortunately, I didn't really get to do much with Threats Around the Corner, but I do know this is a good one. Probably better in a red-green deck, but it was fine here. I'm interested in messing around with the Jund space, because it seems like there's a lot of, like, overlap and a lot of ways to get good fixing with the Moldering Gem and other things like that. Resurrect Cultist was actually pretty good. I think this is a staple card to the deck, just a good, you know, way to get back a body and keep trading against those aggro decks. Amalgam is actually a really nice card. The Flash is kind of redundant, though, when you think about it, because it's like, why do you want to block if you're trying to enable Surveil? But the fact that it has enchantment and creature really overlooks that, because, you know, that's what's really nice about this card. It's like, okay, I'm losing the Surveil, but I'm getting 2 types in the bin for Delirium. So if you care about that, that's great. One thing I found is, like, even though we felt really open in this draft for black-green, I didn't end up with that many Delirium cards specifically. I think I had a total of 4 or 5 Delirium cards, including our rare, which was a little unfortunate, but the deck still came together. So keep that in mind when you're making these decks, that, like, it doesn't have to be all about Delirium. I think, in fact, most runs, you're going to have a mixture of, like, a Delirium package, a Manifest Dread package, and also maybe a Reanimate package, just depending on if you're splashing into other colors and what you end up with. Nowhere to Run, I have to say, is still one of my top uncommons. Card is crazy. I mean, just flash to give something -3/3, and then removing hexproof and ward is probably the most premium rate on a 2-cost removal in this set. It's up there with the 2-mana red one, but I would argue this one is better because it gives you an enchantment to sacrifice, and it just has another extra ability to remove ward and hexproof, which ward is randomly relevant against a lot of cards in this format, surprisingly. Monstrous Emergence, probably green's best removal spell at common. This card really goes up in value when you think about cards like Altenac, because you don't even have to target a creature on field. The fact you can just reveal Altenac, deal 9 damage anywhere, that's killing everything in the format. Card is great. And then this card was actually insane too. I think I would prioritize this more. This card is just a crucial piece of very efficient reanimator. I think, like, what's really nice about this is if you manifest Dread It, they aren't going to try to kill it because they think it might be a dud. And then you just flip it, you reanimate for 5. Like, who cares? If you're getting a bunch of free lands with stuff like Head Shredder, the Moldering Gem, and the threats around the corner, it doesn't really matter how much mana you're paying to do it. It's just good. Final Vengeance, I think that, like, you probably don't want to play this card, but we kind of needed it in our deck. It was okay. Being able to exile creatures, though, is randomly relevant against some people, especially in the mirror, because, like, you can remove their cards that they are going to try to reanimate, and that, like, changes the game drastically. And Innocuous Rat really overperformed. You didn't see it that much, as well as the Dog. These are kind of your staple 2-drops. You need 2-drops in this deck, more importantly than other decks, because your deck is just drastically slow. But overall, this was a fun one, and I hope you guys enjoyed this draft as much as I did. If you want to see more awesome Duskmourn draft content, make sure to smash the like button, turn post notifications on, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another banger. And as always, if it's not the goo, it's got to go. Peace. Alright, I am going to do something real quick, and I'll be right back, and we're going to run one more. Ooh, this card's gross. Another ninja card, and it's rat. I am a rat enjoyer. I am a rat enjoyer at that. A lot of old viewers on the channel will know me as the Rat King. When this deals damage, you get to mill that many cards, put any number of legendary enchantments from among them into your hand. Yeah, this card beat me up before. That card's disgusting. I wish this had Flash, though, or at least Ninjutsu. I might put that in my rat deck. Mythic Wildcard, Poggies, Kona Rescue Beastie. The hell is this? This looks like a Bloomborough-ass card. This should have been in Bloomborough. Survival. At the beginning of your second main phase, if it's tapped, you put a permanent from your hand to the battlefield. That is good. This is really good. You put an Altenac on the battlefield, the other guy cries. Split Up. This card was insane when we saw it. Sheltered by Ghosts, another card that I want to play with. I still just think that blue is the best color in the format. Blue just gets to do everything. You can make an argument for red, but I think blue with my play style. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go get the mail. All right, boys, we are back. Well, only 2 wins with my first deck. Got a white-blue control deck now with 2 board wipes. Yeah, I mean, I thought the only board wipe was split up. So if you actually have a board wipe, that's crazy. All right, we got to pop off. I have now went 2-1 in 5 drafts in a row. That is a little frustrating. What's up, Sandbox? All right, I'm going to turn the music off for a second so I can record this draft. All right, let's hope we actually hit this time. We need to actually hit, boys, I believe. All right, welcome back to another Duskmourn draft on the channel, and we are starting off with a bomb of a rare. Overlord of the Boil Beagles. 4 red for a 5/5 impending 4. Whenever it enters or attacks, deal 4 damage to any target. Yeah, this card is literally crazy. Impending ability is nice because you can just get it out of your hand if you don't get to 6 lands, but I feel like most of the time you're probably not impending. This card is just really, really good. Other than that, there is a Altanac, which I think is cool. There's also not a lot left. There's also not really anything else in this pack that I'm super interested in, but this card seems insane. Let's try it out. Probably better in a red-blue or a red-green deck. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
2 Overlord of the Boil Beagles. Who is doing this? Who is passing this card? All right, one of you guys, I'm not going to lie. Whoever just passed me this Overlord number 2, I'm going to have to ban you. I don't know, man. Like, you need mental health. I'm doing it for your sanity. You need to seek mental health immediately, please. Well, this just turned into one of the best pieces of content I've ever had, man. I'm going to take a second Overlord. That card seems really good. Wow. After multiple drafts in a row of not seeing any actual heat, we just get an insane bomb. Back to back. That is really, really cool. All right, pick number 3 here. There is Let's Play a Game. Not a big fan of that. This pack seems rather weak. There is a Vanish from Sight, which I'm not opposed to. Turn Inside Out, I think, is decent, but I don't think it's what our deck's trying to do. I think this is mainly good for aggressive strategies, and I don't feel like our deck is really trying to play an aggressive game with 2 Overlords of Brokenness. I think it's probably best to take this Vanish from Sight. It's just a good controlling card. Maybe we can find our way into a red-blue Slam a Bomb Rooms deck. Also, there is a Monstrous Emergence. I guess we could go for this. You know, maybe we should go for a Monstrous Emergence because this could allow us to flip over our... If we end up in a... what do you call it? If we end up in a Manifest deck, it could allow us to flip over this guy, which could be really good. Okay, looks like red is kind of out in this pack. There's also not really any good blue cards, so I don't feel bad about not trying to go red-blue rooms yet. There's another Monstrous Emergence, which I feel like I'll just take here. There's also a Spine Seeker Centipede, which is decent fixing, but I think it's just overall worse than Weight Room because you actually get like a game piece that can be removed and like a beneficial late game effect. What does this do? +2/+2 trample. For 3 mana, that's not great. I think I just want another Monstrous Emergence, right? There's also Spine Seeker. Yeah, I think I would rather just have another Monstrous Emergence. This is just good for what green is trying to do. All right, well, there is, I guess, a Bashful Beastie, another just big green beatdown card. There's also a Terramorphic Expanse, which I could be down for. I think this card is pretty dang good. You know, it allows you to set up the graveyard for Delirium, which I don't know that we're going to be necessarily doing. But if we are able to do it, that would be really, really cool. I feel like Bashful Beastie is pretty good, though. Whenever he dies, you can manifest Dread. I do already have some pretty high costed cards. Yeah, this is a tough decision. Honestly, I'm just going to take this Terramorphic Expanse. I want to stay open. All right, well, no punishment. There's another Bashful Beastie. There's also a Cryptic Inspector. When it enters or another permanent is turned face up, gets +1/+1. How good is that? I feel like that's not that great. I'm actually going to go for the Bashful Beastie here. You know, we passed up the first one. Can't pass up the second one. Ooh, baby. There is a Beastie beatdown, and this is a beatdown of a card. For 2 mana, if you have Delirium, you get to put 2 counters onto your creature before biting. I'm definitely interested in that for sure. What is this? Oh, yeah, I saw someone play this against me, and it was actually disgusting because they were already so far ahead. They just gave everything hexproof. I'm going to go with the Beastie beatdown. Card just seems really, really strong. And we're already doing the red-green thing. All right, and there is an uncommon, Wickerfolk Thresher. When it attacks, if there are 4 more cards in your graveyard, look at the top. If it is a land, put it on the battlefield. If you don't, put it in your hand. And there's also a Say Its Name. I'm going to go with the Say Its Name here. I just want to get a 2-drop, actually. Like, our curve's relatively decently high. And this enables our Delirium, which seems like a decent component of this deck. There's a Hand That Feeds, which does work with Delirium. I don't know how good this is. It gets +2/0 in Menace. So I guess that could be okay. It allows us to put a creature on the board quickly for our Beastie beatdown, but it's not a great card. Well, our curve looks relatively decent. There is a Bedhead Beastie, which has Mountain Cycling. Could be fine in our deck. It's probably a little bit better than the black one, I would say. And sometimes you just want to play these to get Delirium. Well, there is a Let's Play a Game. You know, if for some reason we end up black, we can take it, but I doubt that we will. And then there's a Frantic Strength. I think that card is pretty understated, if I'm being honest. It's okay, though. I could see us play it if we have, like, a low curve. Ooh, okay. We end up getting back the turn inside out. You know, we might actually play that. It allows us to Manifest Dread. Manifest Dread isn't terrible. And a Saw. Okay. Saw is a funny-ass card. All right, pack number 2. What do we got going on here? Rare is split up. This card is insane, but it is not in our colors. At uncommon, there is a Break Down the Door, which just gets rid of anything or Manifest Dread. That's pretty nice. There's also a Valgroth's Faithful, which reanimates. But there is a Beastie Beatdown, and I think that's just the best card in the pack for us. There's also a slightly worse Beastie Beatdown in the form of a 3rd Monstrous Rage. There's also a Glassworks. Man, if we get back a Glassworks, that would be great. Break Down the Door is a good card, but I don't think that it's as good as Beastie Beatdown. Just what Beastie Beatdown does is actually disgusting. You know, we might actually have to cut some really premium cards. This deck looks insane. All right, so there aren't too many red or green cards in this pack. There's a Vengeful Possession, which I just don't think is for us. There is a MVS, though, which I think is fine. And there's also a Grasping Longneck. I mean, MVS is just a good card, right? I feel like he is just good overall, but he's probably better in a red-white aggro deck. He is probably better, though, than the Grasping Longneck. It just makes our attacks better, so I'm going to take it. Okay, we got a rare, the Jolly Balloon Man. This card looks gross. The guy is literally creating balloons with people's heads, but it's not for us. There's a Trial of Agony, though, one that I don't mind playing. I've actually had a decent amount of success with this. There's also a Grasping Longneck, which is actually a good card. Not as good as MVS, but it is an enchantment, which is good for Delirium because it counts multiple types. So I think that's going to be our pick here. Although I do really like Trial of Agony, we already have so much interaction. We just need to get good things that allow us to put stuff in the bin and get our Delirium going. Okay, there's a Patchwork Beastie. 1 mana, cannot attack or block unless you have Delirium. Beginning your upkeep, mill a card. That seems pretty decent, right? Yeah, Patchwork Beastie seems pretty premium. If that wasn't in the pack, I'd take the Centipede, but, you know, we don't really need fixing, so I'm going to go with the Patchwork Beastie. It's also just a card that we can use for our Beastie Beatdown, even if it can't attack, which is cool. Okay, there is a red-green dual land. That might be fine. But there's also a Cautious Survivor, which I think is just a good card to fill up your deck with. It just has good stats. You know what? I feel like our deck's in pretty good standing here. I'm just going to take the dual land in case we want to splash. We also have some cards like this that are double red, so we might actually want the fixing. So far, this seems like it might be the best draft I've ever had. Ooh, okay, there is a Moldering Gym weight room. I'm definitely down for that. Glad I passed up on those Centipedes, because this is probably the best form of fixing for the deck, and just ramp, right? At common, at least. At common, this card is a monster, and in case you didn't know, this card is actually just the local game store in Arkansas, Bears by the Mall. Wow, this deck seems insane. How did we get 2 Overlord of the Boiler Beagles again? Somebody tell me that, please. There's a Greenhouse. Do we care about Greenhouse? I don't think we do. There's a Diversion Specialist. Sacrifice another creature enchantment. Exile the top card. I think that's just a good card, right? Yeah, I think I actually want this over the Greenhouse. It just doesn't seem like we are trying to do Greenhouse things. It's fine if you want to fill the graveyard, but, like, I just don't really think it's that great. We don't really have many reasons to splash, you know? We have good cards that are double pip, and Diversion Specialist is fine. It can allow us to sacrifice things to put stuff in the yard, so kind of a similar effect. Wow, this deck looks really nice. And we're only in pack 2, so it can only get better from here. Yeah, Weight Room is definitely one of the better cards in green, and I think one of the reasons you want to play green. Well, kind of confirmed in red now. Yeah. Yeah, this is disgusting. You just lost the worst deck. You should rewatch my game where I literally drew 10 lands in 14 cards. I don't remember exactly, but we saw 10 lands by turn 4 of the game. That is so gross. I don't think I can lose with this deck. Yeah, I don't think I can lose. As long as we don't brick on lands, knock on wood here, I think we just win. All right, getting down to the last few cards in the back here. There's a Turn Inside Out, which is fine. It's just a good, efficient card. I already have one of those. Maybe I just want a Bashful Beastie. I just think this card's pretty nice. You know, 5/4 is just a good stat line. Yeah, let's pick this up. Okay, there's another Land Cycler. I could be down with that. This card has been surprisingly decent. You know, if your deck is really good at milling, I think it's fair to include one of these. I don't think we're going to play 2 Land Cyclers, though. Very doubtful on that. Ooh, we do end up getting a second Grasping Longneck. That's great. Just some more low-costed creatures to fill out the curve. And there's a hand that feeds. Well, I would pick up this Trial of Agony that wheeled. But, I mean, dude, we have 2 Beastie Beatdown, 2 Monstrous Emergence. And then we also have our bomb over here, 2x, that deals 4 damage. So why not? Okay, there's a Spine Seeker Centipede. That's great. And we are at the end of pack 2, and we literally have 20 playable cards. That is ridiculous. Bear Trap. Bear Trap is a funny card. I could see you playing that in a Delirium deck, maybe. All right, pack number 3. Our rare is Toby, Beastie Befriender. Whoa, this card looks really cool. This literally reminds me so much of Monsters, Inc. Somebody tell me this is not Monsters, Inc. 2.0. When it enters, create a 4/4. This creature can attack or block alone, as long as you have 4 or more creature tokens. Creature tokens not flying. Interesting. Don't think it's very good for what we're doing. There's a Glassworks, though. Love us a Glassworks. There's also a Wary Watchdog, which I don't think is terrible either. I think Glassworks is probably a better card, and I think we're more likely to wheel the Wary Watchdog. Just because I feel like green is a card that if green is a color is just not good if you're not getting hooked up. So let's take the Glassworks here. Another copy of the Balloon Man. That's hilarious. There's also another Say Its Name and another Moldering Gym Weight Room. You know, are we more interested in another Moldering Gym, or are we more interested in... Yeah, are we more interested in another Moldering Gym weight room, or are we more interested in a Say Its Name? Yeah, this is a tough one to evaluate. I mean, I have a lot of 3 drops. Maybe I do just want to Say Its Name. Yeah, let's go with the Say Its Name. Okay, well, there is a Threats around every corner. That's a pretty decent one. How much do I care about manifesting? I have 2 manifest. 3. I have 3 cards that allow us to manifest. Yeah, I don't know that this will make our deck, but I think it's a lot better than Manifest Dread. I don't feel like Manifest Dread is that great, but it might be decent in this deck because it does allow us to put things into the bin, which could just be fine. Like, we have a creature-heavy deck, right? We'll try it out. I've never used it before. Okay, there's another Centipede, but there's also a Impossible Inferno. That's a tough decision there. These cards are both about the same value. I mean, I already have so much removal. I don't even know what I'm cutting from this deck. Yeah, I don't know what we're cutting from this deck. Impossible Inferno might actually be decent. You know, we can pretty decently get Manifest or whatever, Delirium online. Ooh, okay, here's the guy who eluded us, Wickerfolk Thresher. It's just a good card if you have Delirium, and it seems like we're going to do a decent job at that. Probably just better than the Cautious Survivor. I do know we want to have a lot of creatures in this deck to take advantage of Manifest Dread. Let's just do all creatures plus bite and fight spells. There's a Monstrous Emergence. We got 3 of those. Yeah, we got a lot of premium cards in this deck. I don't know how we can lose. I don't think we want a third Say Its Name. You know, we do not have a Altanac. There's also a Slavering Branch Snapper, which is fine. Like, we can buy that back. We have 2... yeah, we have 2 copies of Say Its Name, which I think should be Gucci. Oh, and we get the Wary Watchdog. That's actually huge. Wow, if this ticket booth was the one that exiles 2 and gives you card selection, I'd be way more happy. But Watchdog is just a good early 2-drop. We're going to have to make a lot of cuts here because this deck is premium, boys. Very, very premium. Greenhouse, Rickety Gazebo. I just don't think that's for us. Like, we don't need to fix lands. We just got literally hooked up, boys. Another Greenhouse. Ripchain Razorkin. I guess I'll just take another Greenhouse Weight Room. Man, this deck looks insane. A lot of good cards in this deck. I'm definitely playing this Land Cycler. I might just play both. Like, they're just good cards we can throw down, right? I feel like we're going to have a difficult time getting Delirium, potentially, though. Like, we got to mill one of our enchantment creatures or an artifact creature. Another Centipede or a Ripchain Razorkin. I think I want the Ripchain. I've already got, you know, the land creation with the Moldering Gym. Hey, we get that guy back. Or we could get that guy. I don't think we're playing either of these cards, but okay. Yeah, this just seems like a really good red-green beats deck. I don't think anything else has to be said, but I think this is the most playable cards I have been hooked up with in a long time. We have legitimately 32 cards I'm willing to play. This is crazy. All right, let's just fully clear the deck and see what all we want to put in here. Definitely Say Its Name. Definitely Wary Watchdog. Definitely 2 of those. 3 of those, I guess. Fuck it. Put that guy in because he's an artifact. Or, I mean, he's an enchantment. Put the Moldering Gems in, I guess. Put the VC Beatdowns in. Patchwork Dude, you're good. I could put the Manifest Dread in. These guys are just good big creatures to flip into. That's a good card. I don't know if I want to play this. Like, we already have 2 Moldering Gem. I feel like it's not necessary. On the red side, we're going to put in 2 of our Bomb. Glassworks for sure. That's a win condition. And that's already 23 cards. Bro, what? That's crazy. How? This has 11 creatures. Yeah, I feel like I'm a little low on creatures. Oh, this is an enchantment creature too, which is good. How many 2-drops do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is kind of like a worse version of that one card from MH3. I feel like I want this card. Put one of those in. MVS or Ripchain Razorkin? Ripchain Razorkin seems very good. I'm definitely playing MVS. What about Diversion Specialist? Is Diversion Specialist good? It's a decent card. They're both kind of the same. I guess I'd rather have Diversion Specialist. Would I? I mean, you can sack these. Maybe I don't need a third one of these. Like, I have a lot of interaction. Maybe just put in another hand that feeds. Okay. How do we want to do this? What is the worst card in this deck? T equals creature. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's kind of where I want to be. Could be down just to cut Manifest Dread. That's just too good of a card. We got a lot of early plays. You could count this as an early play since you can reveal from hand. MVS seems good. Probably just got one of those. Yeah, this deck seems fine. Throw this in there, throw that in there. Yes, we have 10 green sources, 9 red. Deck looks great. All right, well, we ended up with a very awesome looking red-green Delirium Beatdown deck. Some cards of note, 2 copies of Overlord of the Boiler, and this card is disgusting. The fact we got 2 copies is ridiculous. We also have 2 copies of Say Its Name to buy it back, potentially. Super premium removal here with 2 Monstrous Emergence, 2 Beastie Beatdown, 2 Moldering Gem, 2 Ramp. We've got a Wicker Folk Thresher, MVS, just a good card. Got the Patchwork Beastie, which could definitely be very nice. Yeah, this just looks like a really great deck. You know, maybe I could have some more premium cards in the top end, but I think this is going to do us well, and I feel like if we do not brick, we have a really good chance to trophy with this deck. So let's go ahead and hop into these games. Please draw the Boiler. XD. Lol. There we go. It's locked. It's locked, boys. Game number 1 with the Boiler. I have a feeling this is going to be very broken. It's just a feeling. Like, this is actually our time to shine. We have been getting cuckolded all day, all yesterday, losing our gems from these greedy fucks, but it's our time to turn the TV on. If I brick and don't trophy with this, I'm going to be so heated. You guys don't even know. If this does not spell out day one deck, I don't know what spells out day one deck. Because we have so many premium cards in here. Good boy, Costin. Alright, sorry. I had to give my dog belly rubs so we can do good luck here. Alright, hopping into match number 1 with this monstrosity of a deck. Starting off on the play. No red mana, but to say its name to find it. And we got a Beastie Beatdown, which is just a good card. It's probably going to be a keep. This is probably fine. Our deck is predominantly red, right? I mean, our deck is predominantly green, right? Yeah, I'm going to keep. Deck just looks nice. I mean, hand just looks nice. Like, we've got things to do. I wish say its name was instant, though. He's also playing green. Okay, we got the Manifest Dread. Manifest Dread. Manifest Dread. I should probably do this first, though. I want to find a red. Hey, it's a red. Nice. So weird how this, like, populates and it seems like it's in a card, but it's not. Turn 2, Brood Spinner. Sir, hold on. What are you doing that for, buddy? No need to do that. Well, I've already got a land into sorcery, so if this Grasping Longneck dies, the Delirium is online, brother. Yeah, let's just go ahead and make this trade, bro. I would love for the Delirium to be online. If he actually kills this, I can go Beastie Beatdown, Manifest Dread, which would be gross. If he doesn't kill this, I'm going to play Manifest Dread anyway and still hit it. No! Oh my gosh, that was so gross. Are you kidding me, bro?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
He just removed my 2 types. Someone please call a judge. That was some bullshit, brother. I don't even know if we have any instants in this deck. I didn't check that. Well, let's put down the Diversion Specialist. I need a Diversion because that guy did some cuckold shit. Yeah, this card is irritating. 2 mana, just put something back in the deck? That shit's crazy. Oh my gosh, he has a broken card. Judge, Judge. Why does he have this? Why does he have this? Are you kidding me? That's actually disgusting. I'm manifesting. Okay, I'm getting tilted. Dude played Mill Crab. He's at 3 swamps when I need a black. That's funny. I'm sorry. Okay, so I probably want to just get this guy. Delirium is so close, man. It's so close. If I sack this and exile the top... If I sack this and exile the top card, I'd get the counter from the BCB down. I don't think that's worth. MVS is just gross. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that, Buster. Well, it's kind of nice if he tries to kill our MVS, we can respawn and get value. Oh, no, we can't. I thought it said until the end of the next turn. Maybe the guy who sacks lands is actually just better. I'm not sure. He's got a watchdog. Dude, this card's so irritating. Actually disgusting. Draw a land. Do I just want to play this? Next turn I flip MVS. Give this first strike. And trample. We need some gas. Could we just draw our impending guy? That'd be great. Of course. Alright, it's time for us to draw Overlord of the Boils. No, that's not Overlord. Why? I'd just be trading that with that. That's not really good. Go ahead. I hate you for this, bro. This card is so stupid. Of course. Well, I'll get value. No, I'm so stupid.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
I thought I was drawing a card. I thought I was drawing a card. Well, I just threw harder than I've ever thrown in my life. Like, that might be a new record. If we drew that guy, I might be back in the game. That's so sad. And he can just tap out and give everyone +5/+5. That's so broken. And he has an Altenac? Bro, what is this guy's deck? Why are his draws so hot? It's just this card. That's just unfair. Okay, I drew the good card. Good card do good things. I don't know if there's any way for me to out that. Is there? Of course. Yeah, I mean, this card's just insane. Wow. Fuck this card, bro. I literally have 2 of the same mythic. How am I losing to this garbage, bro? Is there any way I can out that? I don't think there's any way I can out that card. I guess I just have to hope he doesn't get that card. That stinks. That stings so bad. Bud, not buddy. You're going fucking down, bro. I'm doing this for the people. Okay. Okay, it's actually a fair hand. Oh my gosh. We're not laying screwed. We have a shot here. Shot in the dark. Say its name, brother. The name will be said. Dog on 2. Dog on me. Dog. Do I want this? I don't really need it. I'd rather just try to find a bomb. Okay, I get to surveil again. Nice. Just give me a free delirium while you're at it. Okay. I have delirium 2 of 4. I like our chances here. If this dies, I get delirium. And I can just BCB down to victory. Bro, how much interaction do you have? Why are you just shotgunning it all? I actually don't get this guy. Please stop shotgunning removal. If you could just, like, I don't know, play a real card, I'd appreciate it. Oh, shit. That's kind of based. Get that shit out of here, buddy. I'm impending. Victory is inbound. I'm impending, brother. Sorry, buddy. Okay, I can just add back anything I want. Okay, cool. I'll get this card. This card's fair. Don't mind me, sir. Don't mind me. It's okay, Buster. I'm just popping off. I refuse to lose, bud. Okay. The time counters are ticking down. Nice, a land cycler, man. That's so cool. Okay. I'll gain more life. Okay. That's actually grotesque. Oh my gosh, that's so grotesque. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Holy shit, that's insane. Yeah. Don't mind me, sir. It's okay. The better player's just been identified. It's not your fault. I was just better. Beastie. Yeah. The Overlord is here, baby. Let's go.
I fucking knew it.
Okay, yeah, you can just gain more lands. That's fine. I'll let you do that, Buster. It's fine, sir. I'm just gonna clap your dirty little cheeks. Yeah, just get some more lands. You're gonna need those lands, bud, when you're dead. Bud, not buddy. The reality is this guy is not my buddy, and I never intended him to be. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Let's go! The Overlord reigns supreme, baby. Yeah, get the fuck out of my face, bro. The Overlord reigns supreme. I really want another big boy. I think I've got enough interaction. He just has so much interaction. Alright, this is very simple. It is very simple how we're going to win this game. We just have to draw better than our opponent. Dear Lord Jesus, please give my opponent a hard brick. I'm keeping. Fuck this guy, I'm keeping. Starting off with the turn 1 Delirium hit. 1 of 4 on the way, 1 of 4 on the way. He actually has a 2-drop? Fuck you, bro. Maybe I actually want that. I don't know. Next turn I go 3. And then I play a land. And then it's 5. We're not blocking, bro. I'm not an idiot. Okay. Yeah, lose your 2 life, bitch. Lose that 2 life. I love it when you lose 2 life, man. I love it when I'm winning the race. Okay, fuck you, sir. Fuck you. That's kind of busted. I would like to draw interaction. I get a land. The deck is not all lands. Okay. Do I want another Moldering Gem weight room? I mean, that can allow me to get ahead of him. It's not terrible. It can allow us to find our big dude. Like, the 1/1 counters from this is one of the only ways I can get over his broken dude. I just need him to not draw that card. I'd appreciate it. Okay. Land, enchantment, creature. I'm one away from Delirium. Rip the Beastie Beat down. Rip the Beastie Beat down. The big rip. Rippers in the chat. Gosh, that effect is so stupid. I really need a Delirium hit. My guy is better than yours, trust. You don't have it again. You don't have another one. Just don't attack, bro. Just don't. Don't attack. Yes, no attack. Good. Good boy. Good doggy. Good boy. Good Iron Scarecrow. No, bad boy. Bad boy. Bad doggy. Bro, fuck you. Dude, just suck a dick, bro. Like, come on, man. Suck a fucking dick, bro. Oh, he doesn't have Delirium. Now he does. Oh, we know he's drawing a gas card now. Ooh, I drew an answer to it. Ooh. Someone's been a bad, bad boy. Someone's in trouble. It's you. You're fucked. Get fucked, kid. Delirium is online. My brothers in Christ, the Delirium is here. The Delirium Cavalier has entered the fray. Please give me my busted Mythic Rare 2x. I don't need this guy playing a stupid Alcranok. Why is this not instant? I don't know if I want to trade my MVS. Go down to 5. I mean, this gains me life. I don't really want to use my Beastie B down on that, though. I'm killing that guy so fast. Bro, hop off my dick, please. Ooh, baby. That's nice. That's nice. I keep that thing on me, brother. Top deck of land. Oh, wait. Top deck of land. Top deck of fucking land, you whore. No. Stop. I'm turning the TV off. You've been a bad boy. I'll turn the TV off again. Your TV privileges have been revoked, sir. TV privileges have been revoked because Bud Not Buddy is a bad little boy. Can I top deck my mythic? No, I need my mythic rare. Why? Mythic rare, we hit, we hit. No, why? What is this garbage, bro? I think I should have selected fast to make him think I could flip. I do have a double Beastie Boy play. The double Beastie Boy is kind of fire. Bro, suck a dick. How are you top decking this good? I'm the boat, man. You can't do this to me. Please, let me get my mythic rare here. This guy does not deserve it. He is a bad player. Dude, what the fuck?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Of course. I lose to this Neanderthal. Fucking Neanderthals, man. Gosh darn it. This is such a perfect deck. How am I going 2-1 in every single draft I do on the channel? This is actually really frustrating. I've now done 6 drafts. Like, this draft is unfair. It's literally unfair. I should never get this draft. If I'm in the Pro Tour, I'm literally going first every time. Like, you're never getting a draft like this. How am I losing to a Neanderthal like that, brother? Come on, man. All right, I'll be right back. All right, we're good to go. I'm not going to lie. Genuinely, sometimes it feels like Wizards of the Coast has a firearm to your head and is saying, put more money into our pachinko machine or you don't get to play. This is one of those times. Early limited is always crazy to me. The most OP decks win, most random decks win, and OP decks lose. It makes no sense to me. Like, I actually just got cheesed. All right, match number 2. Let's hope this one goes a little bit better. Well, we have our bomb, and we have a way to ramp. It's a little bit slow, but we're on the draw, and we have our sources, so that's good enough for me. Don't know if I need an additional land there, but okay. Acrobatic cheerleader. That's scary. I have no answer for it. Yeah, so now he's got a 2/2 flyer. I mean, that's not terrible because I have a grasping long neck. Well, now I definitely have to do this instead of Moldering Gym. The good news is I can just play this on 4 and then we play this on 5. Nice, buddy. Nice. What you know about those weights, though, brother? What you know about them weights? He doesn't know anything about the weights. He's not an avid gym enjoyer, brother. He doesn't know. This person cannot comprehend the power of these weights. Okay. Say hello to my little friend. Beep. You want to say hello to him again? I'll block. Why does he have 2 exile effects? What the actual fuck, bro?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Something is not right. That was some straight up BS, brother. I feel like I just need to do this. I'm manifesting like all the cool girls. It's hot girl summer, baby. It's time to hit the weights. There's no way I lose to this guy. I will not allow it to happen. My name is Bomberman Johnny, and I'm not going down like this. How the fuck are people making monocolor decks? I don't know. I have played against 2 people who have played a monocolor deck, and I don't understand it either. Legitimately, it makes no sense to me. In sealed, I don't even know. It feels like every person we play against, it just has 8+ removal spells. And I'm like, bruh. Oh, you got another removal spell. That's awesome, man. I love that for you, man. Why? Oh, you got ward now? Nice, man. That's awesome. I love that for you, man. Oh, I can actually kill this? No way, man. Oh, you got another hexproof? No, you don't. Let's go. It's time to hit the weights again, baby. I'm not going out like this. I've literally pushed through 4 removal spells in a row. That's ridiculous. I'm living in a clown world, bro. The format does feel removal heavy. It does, but not every single deck is like that. I can tell you that. Like, I don't think you're going to end up with that much removal on average. Like, 4 is kind of like, okay, that's pretty good. Because you don't even want that much removal in. Like, if you're playing a Delirium deck, you want to have a good balance of everything. If you're playing a Manifest Dread deck, you want to have more creatures than not, because having less creatures just makes your Manifest Dread triggers like straight up ass. So you don't even, it's not even good to play that much removal. And like this guy's playing a Reanimate deck, and he's literally used 4 removal spells. Like, bro, that is not good deck building. Maybe he just drew all of them. I don't know. So we have 8 mana here. I feel like it's fine to just double spell. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when the Wicker Folk comes for you? And this friend, the diversion specialist. How you like them apples, Buster? Oh, my opponent just passed with 5 mana up? That was cool. I respect it. Thank you. I'm at 3 health, though. He could just kill me at any time. That's really scary. If I could, like, I don't know, see the other copy of my bomb, I'd really appreciate it. Because this guy is doing some bullshit, man. Oh, nice. Nice, man. Oh, you got a 5th removal spell. That's really cool, man. I like this deck. This deck seems fun and fair. Alright, there's no way we draw a land. I've literally went through 11 lands now. It's just not possible. Hey, it's not a land. Let's go. Not a land. That is what I'm talking about, baby. I have 9. Let's do this. Wicker Folk. Oh, I lost my Delirium. I didn't realize that. It's because this guy was Artifact Creature. I'm stupid. I didn't realize that I was going to lose my Delirium. I thought I got the 1/1 counters. At least I can Diversion Specialist to fill up the graveyard again. Sure. Let's just draw another copy of our bomb to blow this guy out. He's a 4 toughness creature. There's no way I come back at 3 HP. If I do, there's a reason they call me the boat. Oh my gosh, there's a reason they call me the boat, baby. I'm popping off here. He doesn't want to give me credit. I have 9 mana, so I can pay 6 for this. And then I can go 3. Put some respect on my name, son. Put some respect on my motherfucking name. I'm out here promoting slavery with the Slavering Branch Snapper into the Glassworks. Glassworks. Get wrecked, kid. Get wrecked, kid. The hype is real. The Glassworks Jit Johnny has done it again. Now let's even the playing field here, buddy. Boom, boom. Lightweight. I do this shit in my sleep, son. Okay. Watch me just outplay this kid. There's no way I lose like this. There's no way I lose like this, bro. Wait, this is lethal, right? 7 plus 5? No, wait, no, that is game, yeah. That's legitimate game. He can't stop it. Let's go. I've got some big flippers in the chat, baby. Let's go. I did that shit, son. Okay.
Gotcha, bitch.
You know how I be, son. Walk out with that fofo. You didn't play them all, but you had access? Yeah, so well, that's also sealed. Sealed is a lot better now. They've made the past few sets and sealed really shitty, but this one's actually better because there's a lot of fixing. Like, in the past couple of sealeds, you were extremely punished for just not opening 2 colors. Literally in Bloomborough, I did 10 drafts, or 10 sealeds before qualifying, And only in 2 of them did I actually have enough cards to make a 2-color deck. I'm not even talking about including, like not including cards that are just useless in my deck. Even if I included useless cards that are intended only for Commander, I still did not have enough cards among all 5 colors to make a 2-color deck. That's how bad Sealed was. Okay. So we only have 2 lands, but we're on the draw. And we're going to start off with Delirium. We also have the Manifest Dread. I'm keeping. Your go, buddy. It's literally your go. I'll emote you right back, son, and then I'm gonna squelch you because you're a dirty boy. Turning the TV off. You lost your privileges. Yeah, mold down, bitch. Would have liked to see a land, but that's fine. He doesn't know. He doesn't know I'm about to top deck a land. I did not top deck a land. Fuck, I needed a land so bad. That's so shitty. I wish I didn't do that, but like, at the end of the day, you know, I always have to play something. Give me a land, dude. Dude. I just need to get to 3 lands. Like, this is ridiculous. I don't want to lose like this. I'm tired of losing because of non-games. I have so much fixing in my deck, I could literally fix up someone's house. Mill a card. I mean, there's no reason not to. But if it's not a land, if it is a land, I'm just cucked. You always mill. Fuck! I need a land so bad. Are you kidding me? Brother, what is this bullshit? I mean, I have to make a game action. This is so sad. And he draws his white. He's uncucked and I'm auto-cucked. Please do not do this to me. My Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I need your strength. I need your strength. I need to pop off here. He has a broken card, please. Not a land? No, dude! Where are my lands? Brother, what the fuck is this? This is so unfortunate. And I'm not even hitting Delirium. Dude, what the fuck? If I was at least contributing toward Delirium, I'd be like, okay, but how? I have so much fixing in this deck. And I bricked 2 times already. And last draft, we bricked 2 times. Like, I'm not even incorrectly building my deck. I'm just getting fucked. Okay. The pendulum better swing back my way later when I play again, please. I'm not milling here. I need a land. Okay, it's an actual card. No way. I'm still probably screwed, but it's a real card. If somehow I'm not dead, I might be able to come back. That's asking a lot, though. Gross. Fuck, I needed that. Okay. Okay, I'm good with that. He'll just get Menace. I think I still do this. I just need to draw a bite spell, probably. I would like a bite spell, sir. Bite spell going once, bite spell going twice. Sold to Mr. Beats by 1,000 bands. You're going to get a bite spell next turn. You've been a good boy this year. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, my opponent just exiles my only card again. Nice. Man, that was some fun and interactive gameplay. Nice. Huh. Alright, well, I guess I'll go into game 3. You know, you can't control how the cards are drawn, but you can control how you react. So you might as well go into each game with a positive aspect on life. That totally works. Dear Lord, thank you for everything. Thank you for everything you've done since the last time I prayed. Please allow me to not brick and clap this opponent's cheeks. In your holy name, I pray, amen. Okay, it's not a hard brick. I might actually be able to affect the game due to my play. I appreciate that. Thank you, God. Now I'm going to put the TV back on. I'm feeling nice. Okay. We actually have a chance to play the game. That's very nice. Oh, hey, it's a card I can play. Cool. I'm manifesting, and it's hitting a card I really like. Damn. Well, I just paid 2 mana for a 2/2. That is terrible. Oh, that's a good card, though. I respect that card. This guy doesn't know about all the impending value we're going to get. I honestly double dog dare this guy to remove the first one and let me see a second one. I double dog dare you, bro. I triple dog dare you. I want to show you how good I am at this game. Hey, buddy. It's a cool card. It'd be a shame if you lost that card to a broken bomb that I should have seen every game if I was a better player. Nice. I'm just going to play a little bit of card called Overlord of the Boiler, sir. Unfortunately, you can't interact. My bad. It's just a really unfair card. It is what it is. Hey, sir, please do not draw cards like that. That card seems unfair. When I draw a mythic, that doesn't mean you can draw a rare. That's not how this game works. Okay, well, I don't have a 5th land, so. I can add it back to hand with Say Its Name. And when this comes into play, I just attack and kill his tenacity. Okay. See, this is worse than MVS because you don't get the effect when anyone else attacks. Alright. Sweet, you just pass? Cool. Cool beans, brother. Cool beans. Your doom is impending, brother. It's fine. Your doom is just impending. Just don't top deck here. You're not that guy. Okay, cool. Nice. Hey, we get a land. Cool. Cool guy stuff. Let's do that. Yes, sir. Say its name real quick. Say its fucking name, bro. Say its name. Oh, wait. Ooh, and we milled an enchantment. That's huge. So I do have multiple creatures here. I don't have a 6th land, which tells me I should probably just buy back this instead of this. Nice. Now I can just go to combat and just kill you because you're bad at the game. It is what it is. Yeah, I drew a good card. I'm good at this game. B boo boo bop, B boo boo B.
Gotcha, bitch.
What can I say? There's a reason they call me the boat, baby. Let's go. The boat does it again. Another victim added. Let me get on my death note real quick. Checked off. Screw you, buddy. Don't come in here and assume you can beat me just because I hard brick every game. That doesn't happen for everyone. I don't know if this is like a conspiracy, but I feel like Wizards of the Coast just like really wants me to spend money. But fuck them, I'm not spending money. Alright, my boy, Jove VC Franca, I'm here to fulfill the prophecy. I'm about to show you what Bomb City looks like. Let's go. What can I say? I'm the boat, baby. I did it again.
Gotcha, bitch.
I literally called. I told him I'm going to be his tour guide to Bomb City, and here we go. Yes, sir, I'll keep. I just have double green. I just have double red with the card that requires double red. Not a big deal or anything. I'm just that good. I'm just that guy. Some might even call me Himothy. Playing a blue deck? Okay, okay. Yeah, let's get that guy out of here. We need a land. We need a fat and juicy land. I like my lands how I like my women. Mountainous. Okay, there we go. There we go. When God is on your side, no one can stop you. Remember that. I'm gonna attack him. He doesn't know what hit him. Yes, sir. Get in there. Doggy style, baby. Let's go.
Gotcha, bitch.
No one can stop the doggy style. It is the highest level of martial arts. One might even say the watchdoggy style. Because this guy's watching in the background, get it? I could just impend this. I think I just want to get in. I'm holding back the doggy. The doggy style is only supposed to be used in self-defense, so I shouldn't really attack with it. That's what my master told me. Ayo. Nice of you to catch up, sir. Nice of you to catch up. It'd be a shame if I had a card that impended your doom. I'm turning the TV off. We gotta get good luck here. He's passing? Great, great. I love that about you, man. I love that about you. I can tell that you have very strong character. Please do not flash in a creature that's bigger than my creature. I will be forced to impend it. I don't want to have to do that, but I will enforce the rules as needed. Okay. Sure. I'll allow it. I will allow that, sir. You're tapped out, bud. It's okay. You just tapped out. It happens to the best of us. I'm just gonna mountain cycle this because I'm gonna forest cycle this because I want to confirm that we can go for the Overlord next turn. Confirming the Overlord is just kind of gross. There's no way this guy's passing. What? What the hell? Okay. Sir, I'm gonna have to bop you. I'm gonna have to bop you, then go out my way. It is what it is. Let me draw a real piece of action here. Okay, it's a real piece of action. I can be down with that. I am hella down with that, brother. Yeah, we're not going to impend his doom yet. We're going to drop down the weights. Weight room. Oh, you want to track your terramorphic expanse, do you? Okay. Sorry, bud. I was maxing out on the squat rack. I couldn't hear you. My bad. My bad, Poppy. Fuck it, I'm going doggy style. On the offensive. These doggies are lethal. Their style is inevitable. Man, this board is so cool. Oh, what do you know? A card with 4 toughness. Isn't that just a coinkadink? A nice little coinkadink, sir. It'd be unfortunate if someone just destroyed the shit out of it. Ah! Ring-a-ding! Go. The power of the doggy style is with us, brother. We cannot be stopped. Believe in the Overlord. He's taking back the kingdom. Restricted office? You fucking bitch. You fucking bitch.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Dude, fuck this guy. Alright, it's a real creature. Real creatures do work, for real, for real. Flip this during the end phase like a Chad. Get him for my 4 menace. Fuck on him with the 4 attack menace. Okay. Please mill double creature so I know it's a real threat. Nah, he didn't. It's not a real threat. He's faking. I can tell he's faking. My deck is all gas. Give me another Overlord. This guy literally has a restricted office in his deck. This card is trash. Please let me kill this guy. Dude, fuck you. Sir, fuck you. Fuck you. And fuck you. I don't think I need to flip this yet. I probably do need to flip it. Okay, that was huge. Actually huge. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. Can't stop, won't stop, baby. The hand. It grows, brother. It grows. Oh, do you want to pay 7 to make your guys hexproof? You want to take us back to school? Sir, I have 2 bachelor's degrees. The lecture hall has no power over me, brother. I've already graduated. This guy doesn't even know, man. This guy probably went to community college for clown school. Ha!
Gotcha, bitch.
Bro, this guy probably went to the school of hard knocks and got knocked out hard. The fuck? Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you. Believe in the ping. Okay, well, he just has to trade. Okay. I'm just gonna manifest into this guy because that guy's like really cool. Okay. And then I'm just gonna ping you for 1 because like that's the thing I can do. Sorry about you, Sonny. The ping is inevitable. The ping is real, baby. And the menace. The menace is also real. You're dead in 2 turns. Haha, I win, you lose. Haha, I win, you lose. Sorry. It's just game over. You're paying 5 for that. You don't have any mana to do anything else. Like, you're actually cocked, bro. Like the cuckold you are. You can't even pay for your lecture hall. I'm literally about to blow your back out, bro. Unconsensually, of course. Non-consensually. This guy can't do anything to stop this onslaught. And I really appreciate that. Because I just need this W, man. I need it more than you. I'm gonna lock down my hand. It'd be unfortunate if I had a room that answered that, brother. Bling blow. Go. The Beastie Boys are here. What can I say? They call me that guy for a reason. Yeah, don't come in here with that BS, brother. Joe Franca, you're going down, man. I'm doing this for the people. For the people who believed in me since day one. Who believed I could go 2-1 in the draft with 2 copies of one of the top 5 most unfair mythic rares in the set. For some reason, I can't go 3-0, but I will go 2-1. I'll go 2-1. It's fine. This is literally the best rare. It's literally the best card in red in the entire format. That and the Roller Crusher Ride, but I would argue this card's just better because it's just good in all situations. Like, you can deal 4 anywhere, and it's just 4 every turn. It's literally like having a Titan, like Flage. It's basically like budget Flage. Okay, this hand's really slow, but I have my mana sources. I should probably keep, because I don't think this is a good hand, but I literally win every time I don't just brick. I'd rather have mana sources and have a chance to play the game than just mull and have no chance to play. Oh, it's a real card. I might actually get to play the game. Nice. No 2-drop kind of hurts, but that's fine. You know what? This guy's deck is not anywhere near the power of the Overlords, so I might as well not play a 2-drop. I'm helping him out. I'm a nice guy, okay? If I ever said I was a nice guy, just know I mean it. On my G-Easy shit, brother. Oh, you have a peeping Tom? Sorry, I'm about to have to report you to the federal police, bud.
Gotcha, bitch.
Fuck you, peeping Tom. Keep your nose out of the women's restroom. I'm pretty much the only person standing in the way of peeping Toms coming into the women's restroom because they identify as a female when they're a male. So just know that this match is to determine the fate of society. It's all on the line. It's us versus the peeping Toms. Choose your side. Civil war will undoubtedly break out. I kind of want to take this guy out and put in the 5-3 that sacks lands. I feel like it's just better for our deck. But we're probably just going to win this game because we're a better player, so it's probably not going to come to that. Man, I cannot say enough about how cool the artwork on these double-sided cards are. Like, just imagine a foil of this, where the statue in the middle is just popping out. That's so goated. Oh, fuck you, bro. That's busted. Oh my gosh, I literally just drew the one creature that lets us kill that. Are you kidding me?
I fucking knew it. Oh.
Literally every other creature in our deck does not allow us to kill that because it has 6 toughness. That was actually vile. Like, we literally had no other way to kill that. Legitimately, that's the only creature in our deck that has 6 power or more. That was Beast. We were beasting and feasting. I guess if I drew a Beastie Beast down, I could do it too, but that's fine. Well, I feel like I might as well just play this since he already has knowledge of it. I have 3 big things, and it doesn't look like he's like a room deck unless he just hasn't drawn them, so I don't know if he could outvalue us. We're also decently healthy for having a 7-cost guy. Whoa, what the hell does this do? This looks like some Luigi Mansion shit. No, this is like the time that they replaced the awesome Ghostbuster movies with a female gay lead, because, like, you know, Disney be doing that shit. Like, if you want to make money in Hollywood now, just take an old movie that was really good and had really, like, fond memories from all of the audience and just replace all of the characters with a gay female. It'll make a lot of money, trust. That's what the Disney executives told us. But I'm here to foil your plans. I am here to bring back the OG Star Wars movies. What the hell does this do? If it's tapped, you look at the top X, where X is the power. Putting number of creatures or vehicles into your hand, that's busted. Yeah, I can't allow you to do that, bud. I cannot allow you to do that. Yeah, I'm here to bring back the OG Ghostbusters movies, bro. Hop up my dick, bro. Shout out my boy Dan Aykroyd. This is for you. For Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray. I'm taking down the woke Ghostbusters, brother. It's GG. He can't stop us. I will bring an end to Disney's tyranny. Screw your fear of abduction. I believe in God. Aliens mean nothing to me, brother. Let's go. Wait, maybe we should attack first? Yeah, that sounds insane. Because he, like, if he blocks, he's just cooked. There's no way he blocks. Yeah, get wrecked, bud. Get wrecked. I told you the new Ghostbusters is trash. I'm here to do damage, baby. Boom. Lightweight. Let's go. For the Beastie Boys. Yes, sir. Put some respect on the Beastie Boys, baby. What you know about them boys. The bashful Beastie Boys, in fact. What even is this? This thing looks really weird. But I like it because it's a powerful card that's allowing me to cuckold my opponent. I'm finally the person who is not being cuckolded by lands. And what do you know? When I don't brick on lands, I actually, like, have a fair chance at winning the game, just as anybody else does. That's insane. You really wouldn't think that in today's society, right? You know what? Fuck this guy. I'm going with the diversion specialist. The diversion is in act, brother. Ding-ding-ding. Ooh, that's dirty. Feed that hand. Oh, yeah. Can't stop slavery, bro. History repeats itself, and so does slavery. Specifically, the slavery of the branch snapper. Yeah, I'll give you a good game. Let's go! The boat does it again, baby. Back at it again with another banger. Yes, sir. Red-green beats is the goo. And if you do not get land screwed, this deck packs a whopping. Well, unfortunately, we did not get a trophy as intended, but at the end of the day, I'm not upset about it because I didn't lose due to my skill. I lost due to these brick hands of just drawing too many lands or drawing no lands, which has just been very, very unlucky for me in the first 2 days of drafting. But that's fine because the pendulum will eventually swing our way, and this deck had a lot of fun cards and themes that we were able to explore for the first time, so at least we got to do that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this content because I really, really like this archetype. But let's do a quick little overview of the deck before we end the video. So first off, we ended up with my main man, Overlord of the Boiler. Without a doubt, this has to be a top 5 mythic rare in the set. This card is literally just like a monocolor Flage Titan of Fire's Fury. Like, this card is just insane. The impending cost is almost better sometimes because it makes sure the other player just can't interact with it for 4 turns, which is just kind of crazy. And I don't even think it needs that to be good. Like, this is just an insane card in draft. And the fact we got 2 of these just shows what it means to play a day 1 draft deck. Because I highly doubt you're ever going to see this again. The chance of you seeing back-to-back mythic rares of the same card in pick 1, pick 2 is already drastically low. The chance that your opponent passes this card and it's a top 5 bomb in the set is even lower. So I'm glad I got to showcase that because this card's broken. See this card, pick this card, win. We also had 2 Moldering Gym Weight Room, which I just think this is a core staple to any green deck. Because Weight Room is just such a good way to sink your mana if you have a high creature count deck. Like, just anything, adding 3 1/1 counters to it is great. So, I can't say enough about this card, and you really want to end up with at least 1 to 2 of these, ideally. I mean, if you start off with 2 of these early, it just opens you up so much more to being able to splash into other colors, which I think is a huge advantage in this set when it's very incentivized to splash cards from another color that are just intrinsically powerful, and there's so many ways to access it, right? Same thing with the Terramorphic Expanse. I can't speak enough about, if you're playing Delirium, you really want to prioritize these more highly than you would normally, because just being able to bin a land for free is such a huge upside to your deck, because typically binning the land is going to be your most difficult type to get into the graveyard. So definitely keep an eye out for those. We also had 2 Beastie Beatdown, which these have been going really, really late, and I see that changing in the near future because this card's just unfair. Like, 2-mana Bite and give your guy 2/1/1 counters is broken. Likewise, the Monstrous Emergence. I had a 3rd one of these. I just didn't play it because, you know, we have 2 Overlord. Like, that's just a lot of remover already. But this is definitely an all-star of green and probably green's best removal at common. Being able to reveal a creature in your hand adds so much protection to this card that as long as you have, like, sizable creatures in general, you're going to have a good time with this card, and it is very exceptional and versatile. Say Its Name was actually pretty strong. I have to say, I don't think you want to play 3 copies of this card, even if you have an Ultranac. Like, if you're playing 3 copies of this card, it's because your deck's just already so premium. Because with these decks, you want to have, like, a high number of creature cards and stuff, and, like, sometimes this just doesn't do enough. I really wish this was an instant, because I think it would push the envelope on this card, and I feel like green's already, like, a little bit weak. But this is a very solid addition to any green deck because milling 3 cards is just good, right? It's just you can only add creatures and lands, so it is possible to whiff since you're trying to put other card types into your deck, and that really sucks. That's why I don't think you want to, like, overload your deck with these, because playing this on turn 2 does have somewhat of a risk if you have a good Delirium deck, because then there's just a chance that you whiff, right? Then we had a Manifest Dread. Playing with this card for the first time, I didn't think it was going to be as good, but I guess, like, it really depends on how much you care about binning stuff. Because if you really care about binning stuff, it's better than it seems. If you don't, the card is just terrible. Because, like, the times where you don't hit a creature off of this, and you're just getting a 2/2, it feels like you are almost just going to lose the game. Like, unless you're going to be able to trade that 2/2 off for another creature immediately, it feels really bad, and a lot of the premium 2-drops that are desirable in this format have 3 toughness, and so it makes this stuff really, really suck. Patchwork Beastie was really cool. I think I really like this card, and this is a huge incentive to play green, because getting to mill a card every turn is great, and what I love about this card is, like, they don't remove it, because they're like, okay, you can't attack, and I'm like, okay, well, I get 2 card types off this, so milling it is insane. It mills itself, and on top of that, even when you can't attack, it still can be used as a target for your bite spells, like Beastie Beatdown or Monstrous Emergence, which is just really, really nice, and it's very unassuming. Grasping Longneck is actually a card that performed very well for me, specifically because I think you're more interested in this card than most people would think, just because it's an enchantment creature, and there aren't a lot of those at low rarities for this archetype, and just having those types makes this card a really good inclusion, but these are going to go late, so you don't want to prioritize these, but when you see them pick 7, pick 8, definitely pick these up, because it's a great mill, and the card incentivizes you for it to die, because you gain life. And it has reach, which is one of the issues I think this archetype has, is going against, like, the blue-white decks that have flying. So overall, this is just a great card, and I think you shouldn't sleep on it. MVS just proved to be just as good in this deck as it is in an aggro deck. I think this is probably one of Red's top common creatures. Wickerfolk Thresher, I think this card is just good for the stats. Stats and the fact it's an artifact creature, I feel like you rarely actually get this effect off, because if you're already at Delirium and you're putting this guy in the field, you're probably already in a good position, and people just kill it immediately, which can be a good thing for you because you're putting an artifact in there. So that's definitely a good one, but I don't think it's necessary. Diversion Specialist, I would honestly recommend just not playing this card again. It wasn't good, and if we could go back, I'd definitely swap it out for this Ripchain Razorkin, because there were a lot more situations where drawing a card by sacking a land would have just fixed our hand so much. And what I really overlooked about the Diversion Specialist is that, like, number one, we're not in a dedicated rooms deck. We still had good things to sack. The issue is you don't get to draw a card. You have to play that card this turn, which is a major downside, because when you're trying to sack a creature in response to your opponent killing it, if it's their turn, you just lose a card. And I did mess up with that one time, and I think that kind of lowers the value of this card outside of a red-blue rooms deck. In a red-blue rooms deck, this is great, but outside of it, I would probably try not to play it, you know? If you have, or I guess in red-black too, because you can use it as a sack outlet. But I think this is probably the better card to play in a red-green deck, especially because it has 5 power, which is super relevant for your bite spells, right? And then Hand That Feeds was actually pretty decent. I didn't think this card was going to be that good, but, you know, you can more reliably trigger Delirium than you would think. And this is just a good card to manifest into, you know, because it just randomly becomes a 4-2 with Menace. Overall, this was an awesome run, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it, because I don't think we're going to get a deck as good as this quality in this archetype, probably for the remainder of the set, because we really high rolled and we got hooked up by people just not being informed about the format. But regardless, thank you guys so much for getting this far in the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to see more awesome Duskmourn draft content, make sure to smash the like button, turn post notifications on, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another banger. And as always, if it's not the goo, it's got to go. Peace. The actual newest Ghostbuster did bring the OGs back, but I'm talking about the female one. Yeah, I know the new Ghostbusters movie looked amazing. The new Ghostbusters movie looked insane. I'm talking about 2016 Ghostbusters Answer the Call. This shit looks so bad. It's literally 4, like, females, half of them are gay, and then they're just obviously pushing all these themes of inclusion, and then there's just this one quirky white guy who's, like, the person who works there, and it's just weird. Like, it's just weird. I don't think that is good. There's been 2 movies since that one. Yeah, I know there was the Frozen Throne one, or whatever it's called. Yeah, what is it called? Is it, it's called something Frozen Empire, right? I heard that one looked dope. My favorite guy in Ghostbusters is the guy who's deceased now. I used to watch the Ghostbusters movies with my dad when I was, like, young. All right, well, that's going to be it for me. We've done quite a few drafts, and unfortunately, we haven't gotten a trophy yet, but that will eventually come. Regardless, it's been a good stream just trying out things, so appreciate everybody who stopped by. Look forward to YouTube videos of drafts coming very soon. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and as always, may the Lord bless you, keep you, and bestow his countenance upon you, and give you peace. I will see you next time. If it's not the goo, it's got to go. Peace.